girl, you're right.
If you feel something wrong, what? Say that one more time.
If you feel something wrong, something's definitely wrong.
Facts.
You already
Trust
know.
Okay.
You already know
Yes.
something's wrong. Your intuition never lies.
Exactly.
And so, like they're saying, if you look through their phone and you find something and you're gonna stick with him, why the fuck you go through the phone in the first
Exactly.
place?
So you're saying you should trust your partner?
Yeah.
No.
If you're dating a guy, it's because you have trust in him. That's,
Okay.
That's
Exactly.
my point, right?
But
Okay.
also, no, you could be dating him and be playing the same ass games as him.
True,
And you could
there's girls that
literally
do
be
that,
matching.
yeah,
Yeah, but girls don't get caught unless they want to. That's the difference.
I definitely think girls are slicker at cheating. Than boys.
Absolutely, because
What are some signs that guys can do that can
Give
be
away cheating. Turn
Yeah.
their phone upside down. Be like,
No, that's a rookie. That's a rookie.
but that's a mistake. And not
Or you're
everybody
sitting
knows
next
that.
to them and they're texting and they're like, what are you looking at? Like, trying to hide the phone, trying to hide the
Yes,
screen, you know? I was
yes.
like,
I
stupid,
would
what are you
say-
hiding?
Gotcha.
Probably if like she not want to have sex with you as much, like
Oh, yeah, that too.
I'm tired or like
Yeah, making excuses like, oh, not tonight.
I did have a guy tell me that, like, my ex, he's like, I'm too old. Like, I'm getting too old. I don't have like a sex drive as much. And I was like, wait,
What?
you're only 28.
Okay.
The fuck? And for a second, I was like, maybe he's right. And then I'm like, no, he's
No.
dogging me out.
No, girl.
I mean,
Dogging
especially
around.
if you're fucking with someone that's older, like they for sure know they can only go so many rounds with you. So they're gonna be like, I can't with my main girl because I got my side chick coming through.
Yo, timestamp plug. What's up? We've been live this whole time, just buttering you guys up.
Just cooling it. Just
So yeah,
chilling.
we just chilling. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Overdose. I am here with 3 special guests. I want to introduce starting this way.
Okay, my name's Peyton Fisher, PeytonFisher. That's my Instagram handle. Y'all can follow me.
Okay. Next.
I'm McKenna. I go by Kenna.
Okay.
And I'm Montserrat and I go by Monsi.
Muncie. Got you. I'll call you
Love
like
that name.
Muncie.
Flavor.
Beautiful.
Muncie.
People pronounce my name so wrong many times. Even they call me Monster Rat. And I said, no, it's not
They
Monster
call you Monster Rap.
Because my name is spelled MONTSERRAT. And I say Montserrat. And they're like, oh, I thought you were saying Monster Rat. And I was like, no.
That's
you're
just
not.
disrespectful.
That's
It
on
kind of
site.
is, but I'm like, whatever. I'm just people.
Is
say-
it like a language barrier thing or
I
what?
get. I don't know.
That's disrespectful.
They already on your side. Y'all just met.
Thanks, girl.
That would be like,
Thank you.
excuse me, what?
Speaking of which, you was talking about something earlier, and I want to ask y'all a question. If you see a guy that you know that has a girlfriend, but you don't know the girl, would you tell on him?
It depends. If
That's
that's
not my
my bro,
relationship.
then I definitely would not tell on him. If that's my homie, like, we're gang, so I'm not going to tell on him. But if it's my girl, oh, you gone.
Okay.
I don't know about y'all.
You going?
This goes back to what I was saying. Like, what if she already knows and she just don't care? And then you're just embarrassing her. That's why I just keep my own business to myself. I'm be like, I
See,
don't
I
see
fuck with you.
nothing.
Yeah.
Fuck with you.
I was gonna say the same thing. I don't like drama, so I won't say anything.
I would just be like,
Okay.
you clowning. Like,
Okay.
you know?
And so for you, if it's your friend, you
If it's my guy friend, then I'm going to ride for him. But, like, if it's my girlfriend, oof, I'm spilling the tea.
I getting a lot of comments. Plug new setup. Yes, I have a new setup. Let's get savage. You're right. It's time to get savage.
Hey,
We're gonna jump
savage
into
mode.
we're gonna jump into that a little later.
we can't see the comments.
No, you can, but it's like really
It's so
small.
small, yeah.
Yeah. I can try to make them bigger, but it would be.
Wait, I can pull it up
Yeah.
on my phone.
No.
Yeah, you could put it on your phone, but I want
That's
you to
too
pay
much. I'm
attention to
just
that.
gonna
Okay.
roll with it.
Yeah,
Facts.
exactly. But yeah, let's start off with some questions. All right, first question. Julio, I don't know if you asked her this question or not. Some of these you asked already? Okay, got you. When's the last time? Never mind. No, you said something.
Wait,
hold on.
wait.
Oh, that was too fast. Hold on. We gotta butter up. You know, gotta foreplay.
First of all, don't be scared. We can
Gotta have a
handle
little
that.
foreplay. Gotta have a little foreplay. Hold on.
Okay.
So you said something earlier. Damn, now you made me forget it. Oh, you said something about friends.
Yeah.
You actually have guy friends.
Yeah.
So you think guys and girls can be just friends, platonically?
Facts. Oh,
Yes.
definitely facts. I actually have more guy friends than girlfriends because girls are fake as fuck.
That hurt me a little bit.
Guys will be real with you. Like they'll
And
let
then talk
you
into the
know.
microphone.
Guys will be real with you. They'll let you know. Like they'll be like, you look ugly as fuck. Like go change or like they'll fix yourself. But girls,
Okay.
they'll be like, oh, you look cute, sis, just because they don't want to like it's a competition between them. That's what
Okay.
I have a lot of issues with females. It's a competition, but it's not in my eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. What do you?
Yeah. I don't.
Okay, so
don't
not at
think-
all. You don't have like guy friends.
I do have guy friends, and yes, you can be friends with guy friends and have girls too.
I think if you're single, absolutely. But once you
Yeah.
get into a relationship, that's just a boundary that's like willing. Like you're basically saying like, I'm willing to jeopardize our relationship by having this guy friend. Because at some point, feelings are gonna be caught, whether that's on you or they're in.
But if
No.
he met you and he knows that most of your friends are guys, he should be cool.
Yeah,
with that.
exactly.
gonna
If he
try to
knows
hit.
you, he knows your
just how
guys.
it is.
Your
There you
friends
go.
are guys.
She's
he
doing
knows,
my work for me. Go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna let y'all
Hey,
go.
he knows your friends are guys. If y'all are really friends, then you would introduce him to your man, and there would be
Exactly.
no issue at all.
Exactly.
Like at
Amen,
all.
girl. Amen.
It's just how
So-
men are. It's just how they're made. Like there's no
And,
way.
okay,
that
maybe
there's
if
an
they're
opportunity.
insecure, like maybe you'd be dating some insecure boys, but
Shots fired.
It's yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so hold on. Let's for you. I would want to know. You think that the guys that you call just friends, they don't want to fuck?
Yes.
Oh, so then they not just
Okay,
friends then? What do you
No,
mean?
but if you're my guy friend and you start telling me, oh, I got feelings for you, then our friendship kind of changes.
Okay.
If I don't feel that same way for you.
Got you.
So I'll try to keep like my boundaries between us, and try not to be too close to you if I was really close
I've
to you.
never
Okay.
met a man that's been like, "Hey, I have feelings for you." It's like we're fucking at this point. Like,
Yeah,
how do you know? Like
exactly.
you're already
Yeah.
in the bed. Like,
Yeah.
I guess most of my guy friends know that if you come up to me like that, I'll cut you off like that.
Yeah. I think
so they
most,
don't. They just stay
yeah,
around.
They just stay around.
They hover.
They
And
just
as soon as you
hover.
get broken up with, they're like, "Hey, baby."
She know the game.
she
out here.
Wait. She has 3 brothers or 2 brothers, right?
I got 2,
So,
but
she grew up with all men in her house, so she know the game.
Okay. So, question: if you do have a guy that's just a friend, and let's say you get a new boyfriend, and the boyfriend is like, "Hey, I don't want you messing with or having any guy friends," would you drop? I'm thinking something like this happened already. So, would you drop your guy friends for your new boyfriend? Is what I'm asking.
It depends on the man.
Depends on the man. Okay.
Okay, if he is like,
it would depend on the reason.
if he's okay,
Okay.
and that too, like if he is like my number one bae, like I am like obsessed with his ass. Oh, I will cut anybody off for you. But if he's not, then I'm gonna be like, no, like these people have been here for me no matter what.
Got you.
But
Okay. What about you?
I would have to say, like, in the beginning, if he's trying to tell me, like, who to cut off,
Mm-hmm.
you cut off. But, like, if we're a year in or 2 years in there, and, like, you, like, thinking about that ring, then I'll be like, okay, I don't need single friends at this point. I need to
Gotcha.
upgrade. I need to
Exactly.
have people that are in relationships.
I'm with her in
Okay.
this. Yeah.
Okay. Got you. We just reached 100 people already viewing. I want y'all to smash that like button. I want you to smash the like button. I want you to smash the like button. If you have any questions, super chat them and we will address them before we get started with the Kevin Samuels video. But before we get started with that, we're still gonna butter them up a little bit more.
hey, we like that butter.
We like that butter. Oh my gosh.
He's looking for that special little
No,
question,
I have
right?
questions already in my head, but I'm trying to change the other question that I had. That was a little too soon. Would you rather be talked about a lot or not at all?
Talked about a lot.
Why?
Not at all.
Because I'm relevant. Like if I'm not talked to, I
what?
messed it up for a second. But if I'm not talked about a lot, I'm irrelevant. But people stay in my business, so I already know I'm relevant. Like y'all are
Okay.
bored, and I'm like, great.
All right. You?
Mm-mm. Stay out my business.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you rather be like Loki? Okay. What about you?
Same.
Because then when you
Low-key.
pop off, they don't
Low-key.
expect it. So it's like, that's why
They
I
still don't expect it when I be doing it.
All right. Anyway, what famous person would you want a hall pass to sleep with?
Justin Bieber.
Cringe.
Facts.
You can go if you
I
got it.
think
I know,
that's
I'm-
like my crush from like really high school movie type of thing.
Mhm.
Channing Tatum.
Channing. What is that? I don't know. What
Channing
that is.
Tatum. You don't
Yes.
know
Is
that the
Magic
dancer?
Mike? Magic
Yeah.
Mike.
Oh,
Come on.
got you.
Magic Mike?
Okay,
Yeah,
got you.
No, Justin Bieber. I've been riding for him since I was young too. So.
she's like, I'm a loyal diehard.
That's a
Believer.
Bieber fan.
Believer. I can't wait to hear McKenna's. Come on.
They called you simps. Someone called y'all simps. That's
I
funny.
feel like my
Okay, these
interests
are
change,
simps.
Like, I feel like that changes like monthly. You know that show we've been watching? Good
Okay,
Girls?
Good Girls.
The-
The guy from Good Girls, the badass motherfucker. If y'all been watching Good Girls, you already know who we talking about.
No, I probably have go.
Okay.
I'd have a little go with him.
He is.
Alrighty. Let's go to the next thing. We're gonna actually jump into the Kevin Samuels video because I want to jump in right away. So on this video, I want you guys to listen. You can maybe try to watch it, but it's gonna be probably too small for you guys to see. So just probably listen. And I want you to tell me your perspective when I ask you guys your perspective, all right? Bet.
Okay.
Say less.
Say less.
All right.
What's the issue you have?
Okay, so I met a guy on Tinder in January, and every week we would meet once a week, and we would just go out to a park, get food, and then fool around a bit, but there was no sex.
No sex?
They would just fool around.
Well, I'm a very conservative person.
Okay.
So
I was just being clear. I was just being clear.
Yeah, so I want to take it slow. I want to build a good emotional connection with you first before I go there. And he's not used to that. He's used to, having
Okay, so you met him in January?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so what's the issue?
Yeah. Hold on.
So she says she's very conservative with herself.
Okay.
Why is she doing in Tinder?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Why are you on Tinder, bitch?
Tinder is known as like we meet up and we fuck.
Okay.
Exactly.
Right?
Okay.
There's other apps that you can go for a long-lasting relationship
Hey, go on
type of thing.
ChristianMingle.com, honey.
No, we can't
I'll send you the link.
Okay.
Well, hold on.
Tinder could be used for I
So
That's my
y'all, so
question.
you you go on Tinder and you know for a fact that all the guys on there just want to fuck.
Pretty much.
That's why I don't have Tinder.
I don't have any dating apps,
Okay.
and Tinder will not be the one I will be downloading if I do.
Okay,
Period. I
got
don't
you.
know.
What about you?
I feel like
She's-
if you bump the age bracket up, like you could find.
Let me go on sugardaddy.com if you're talking about age bumping up. No. Tinder, we don't even get to
Sugardaddy.com.
download
I
that.
feel like people use Tinder the wrong way. If you meet someone, you match them, and you like
Well,
them,
yeah.
you can quickly meet them and see if you have. You don't have to be.
I've heard a lot of like stories about Tinder, like they meet their match, whatever. But I know most of the time it's always for one reason, and it's just to meet up and have sex.
Okay, and what about you?
Yeah, I know a lot of friends who have been on Tinder. I've
Okay.
never downloaded Tinder. Like, I have downloaded, but I've never used it. And all my friends that I've known use it, it's a hookup and go. Never
All right.
talk again.
See, I'm not wrong.
All right, let's
Okay.
continue.
So he told me that he would wait for me because he really liked me and all that. And then our last date was on Valentine's, and we did the same kind of dates we did in January, which is going.
And you haven't heard from him since?
No, he's just been very distant because
How old is he?
he's 30.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
How old do you anticipate having him wait?
Sorry.
Till you start.
How long do you anticipate having him wait?
Well, actually, he broke up with me via text message on Friday.
Okay, so
when I
what's
reached out to him.
right? But okay. So the situation is what? You want him back?
I want to maintain a good friendship with him.
You weren't friends.
Wait. Why the fuck are you on Tinder if you're trying to maintain a
I'm telling you,
friendship?
it's perspective of how
Okay,
you're
McKenna.
downloading Tinder.
Download friendship.com. Do not get the fuck on Tinder.
Okay, you meet a guy. You guys have sexual relations. Are you expecting to continue talking to this person?
I mean, yeah,
never
for
had that
sure.
happen.
I would expect to talk to them, but like, not how the vibe I'm getting from her. She's like, we just want to be friends. Like,
She's
kick it,
innocent. She
yeah,
doesn't
innocent,
understand.
She's,
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. What are your thoughts?
I mean, how old did she say? She's 28,
I forgot.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
28. He's 30.
and she's apart for a
27.
date. Baby, that's the first messed up part. I'm talking. There's no
Okay,
wine and dine.
But like,
and
if
court.
it's
That's
like a
going to-
cute park date, like, he's got it set up with flowers and like a
he
charcuterie
ain't doing
board
that.
and like all that. Okay, I'm vibing, but like, from what it sounds like, they just messing around in the park in Piedmont Park in Atlanta. And just fucking
Piedmont
around.
Park in Atlanta.
Okay, but this is the thing. If she came across as that way, like maybe that's like her fault, for not coming across like, hey, I want more than a friendship. And then he's like, oh, she only wants to be my friend.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
girls be friend zoning a lot. So I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, so you meet a guy. You kind of you mess with him a little bit. He basically friend zones you or ghosts you. What are your next moves?
Block.
thank you next.
Don't
Okay.
talk to him. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
Okay.
I would definitely block, and I would.
I ain't got my
stun-
running shoes on.
I would stun
Yeah,
out.
if someone blocked me for a reason, I'm not gonna go after them.
No, okay. I'm not
But-
talking about this specific
Yeah.
situation, but let's say you meet someone, you have sex, Are you chasing him more now, or are you just laying back?
I'm gonna
and
fall
wait for
back.
him?
Fall
Okay.
back. Men don't like it if you chase them like that. They like the chase. So you gotta fall back. You gotta act like you gotta hide it. Like if you have feelings for that motherfucker, you gotta hide it. Like pretend like you don't, and they love it.
Yeah, but I will say men lately have been picking up on that. So they don't care if you don't chase. They're like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Some of them like the crazy, so I'll use that to my advantage.
Okay. And what about you, Monty?
I flip it around on them.
Yeah.
And I be acting like I'm crazy about it, but in reality, I'm like, I'm doing this to 4 other dudes. It's just
Okay.
God damn.
it just
All
picks
right.
on the bait.
I wouldn't be doing that. You know, if like we met up and we had sex and we have a connection going on, then let's talk about it. Be honest to each other, you know?
Yes.
And if it's nothing, you just want to be playing around, then let me know. And
That's
then
the
we play
difference.
around, you know?
Okay.
You can catch when a guy like really actually like fucks, like vibes
I don't know what's
with
up with you in this microphone.
I'm sorry.
She running from
When a guy actually
microphone's
vibes with
running away from her.
you versus when a guy just wants to hook up with you. So like if he wants to vibe with you, definitely like
Yes.
chase after it. Don't be like, oh, I'm messing around with 3 other guys in the streets. But if it's like opposite, oh, baby, I belong to the streets.
All right, let's continue.
We weren't friends. You known this guy for a month. You're putting all kind of importance on somebody that you met in January.
But I just feel like we have a good connection.
Well, that's what you feel. He wanted it. Okay, if you feel like you have a good connection, then why didn't you want to take it to the physical level?
Why I didn't?
Why didn't you? Yes.
Because I want to take things slow.
Well, see, that's the thing. It's all about what you want.
She wants
See how selfish this is?
Are you on Tinder?
I want to take it slow. I want you to be on my terms according to my thing. And then when he breaks it off, you still want something that's not there. It's very selfish.
She's
But
trying
how
to
about
do
if he
that
leaves me
hardcore
after?
method.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then buy a cat, buy a dog, and die alone. Relationships are
Period.
risks.
Facts.
I don't know what you ladies expect. You want guarantees. What if you don't like him and you break his heart? You expect him to just be all right with that, right?
I don't think she was expecting
But
this.
I wouldn't.
Doesn't matter. No, of course, because
Exactly.
because women are always the innocent ones. But out of 52% divorce rate, 70 to 80% of breakups are initiated by women.
Yeah, because men are trash.
Oh, hold on. Go ahead.
Boys be playing games. If you marry a man, you won't ever get divorced.
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't know about that, but go ahead.
I was
What'd
about
you
to
say?
call her out, but I'm not.
Oh no.
Yeah,
That's dirty.
You go first.
What?
So what are your thoughts about marriage and about what he just said?
Well, I've been married already once, so it all depends, you know, like on like if the guy doesn't meet up the same. Like my reason why I left my ex-husband.
Oh, so you left. Okay.
Yeah, I left.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling the same way. We were six years married, and
So he didn't cheat?
no, he didn't cheat.
He didn't beat you?
Not that I know. No. It was just more like a emotional and physical, not emotional hurting. You know, like it was just
Yeah.
like every time we get in an argument, we always say bad words to each other and back and forth. So I left that. But I don't know. What are your thoughts?
She said, I'm going to pass it to you.
She said I'm
Pass it
done
on
with
to
this
you, girl,
conversation.
yeah.
Well, hold on one second. I got a super chat from Ken. Thank you. I really appreciate the super chat. He says, hey, you. Well, hey, you back. Go ahead.
Okay. Say the question again. I forgot.
I'll go. Okay, so I've been watching on Netflix Dr. Foster. I don't know if y'all have watched that.
I've seen
but
that one,
It
yeah.
is trippy. And I would just say, like, after that, marriage, I don't want no part of. But if you're cheating, like, why just leave? Like, why are you in a marriage? Like,
Yeah.
just
That
leave.
child
Or
support,
even-
baby.
Not even,
She said that child support.
Not even in a marriage. If you're dating somebody and like you have feelings for somebody else, or it's just not the same vibe, just leave.
And
like,
if you
how
want to
did.
be, yeah,
If it's not vibing,
it's not vibing, then just move on. Why are you
Yeah.
gonna keep hurting the other person next
exactly,
to you?
because what you don't realize is like in the moment you're dragging them along, you're not hurting them, but in the end, it's gonna hurt way worse.
yeah,
Okay.
Way
I
worse,
know.
people.
All right.
Just be honest, guys.
I guess it would be easy if you don't have like kids and stuff involved, but
yeah.
Even if you have kids involved,
there's
that's-
trifling women out here that be getting
Even-
pregnant and got you trapped for 18 years.
But-
and
Yeah, exactly.
Girl, no.
that's trifling.
She said yeah, no.
Well, I have a kid too
Okay.
from that marriage, and I honestly was like, you know what? I care about myself,
Is he on
and I
child
care about
support?
him. Oh no.
It doesn't even
Exactly.
matter.
I'm telling you, if it was the other way around, these men are gonna stay doing what the baby mama wants because nobody want to be
Okay, but I was a
support.
child who went through divorce at a young age, and I will say that affected me more than I like ever realized.
Why?
Like,
Exactly. So that's why
I was
sad.
okay. So I was in first grade when it happened to me, but that traumatized me. Like, all I remember is my parents fighting, throwing stuff. Like,
Okay.
so it actually, like, your kids are a lot smarter than they think. Like, you think they are.
Yeah.
Got you.
No, yeah, and that's the reason why some women be leaving their husbands or boyfriends
Dealing
or-
with it.
Yeah, they're like,
But
"Oh,
in the
you know
end,
what?
they
I
see
don't want-"
the children see that and see what you're going through. You don't realize that they see that you're hurt and like something's off with you.
Yeah.
So just
Alright.
leave, just end it.
All right, let's get back on topic.
Yes.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Her face.
the man said he liked
I
you,
know this girl.
Yes.
and he dated you for a month.
Yes.
How long before you were intending to have sex with him? He's 30 years old. He's not a virgin. Ballpark it for me.
Maybe 2 months in.
Did you tell him that?
No, but I told him I had bad experiences with men in the past.
Well, there you go. Ding, 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 ding,
Whatever
ding.
the
Making a
past
man in
means
your
for the
present pay for stuff in your past
Exactly.
equals no future.
Make it aware.
but it
Face,
is
I can't.
part
I know,
of
that's
my.
I feel like
Your problem.
she
Okay, go
called
ahead.
out-
Go ahead.
She
You feel
called
like
out
what?
the wrong dude. Like he's basically telling her I told you so. It almost looks by her reactions that she's already processed that idea in her brain, but she's coming on there for advice on what she did wrong, but she's not asking the right questions. I feel
Okay.
like she really is just insecure a little bit, and maybe dudes have been hitting it and leaving it.
Okay.
So she was like, I'm gonna make this one dude wait out. Not realizing like she could have had a better connection with him than all those dudes, but she's
Okay.
too worried about sex being an issue.
Got you. Okay.
But
What are your thoughts on
scared
holding
of
out?
her.
What are your thoughts on holding out?
Okay, I definitely don't think fuck on the first date, but
Okay.
like
Yeah.
it depends. It depends
Okay.
on like the guy, the vibe he's giving you, if like you'll have a connection. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, the last date I went on, like we hooked up after probably the third date.
Okay.
and,
Okay.
I mean, I'm happy. So
Okay. Well, you.
Same. Like, don't do it on the first date. So
Okay. So y'all have a set rule of like, don't do it on the first date.
myself, yes. Like,
Okay.
no, not getting anything in the first date. Get
Okay.
to know you a little bit better. Who
Okay.
you are. If we we click, then
Mhm.
maybe in the future, in the next second, third, fourth date,
Mm-hmm.
something might happen.
So the second date, something could happen.
Maybe.
Period.
Depends how
It c-
often we talk and how we know each other.
Okay. Got you. What about you?
I don't really have like a rule book for this just because you can't really judge every date you go on like that. You can meet somebody, have a good connection,
Mhm.
hook up one night, and y'all get married in the next year. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I feel like for girls to be like, don't fuck on the first date is because of what men have said about us.
Girl, you're so mature.
and she's the youngest out of all of us. I would just like to let that
I'm
out
just
there.
saying, like,
Yeah, she
like,
definitely knows what she's talking about.
I'm just like, you're going to ruin something that we have because I hooked up with you. I don't know what I just did, but we're going to have to fix it real quick. We back.
Okay. Got you. All right. Yeah. Let's move on.
Problem.
Oh shit. Let me turn it down.
No,
The
it's
word-
just it's like a trauma, right? So
Okay, due respect, you're a problem. The world doesn't owe you and me understanding. Come out, put your big girl panties on, and grow up. Please tell me you're addressing your trauma with a professional therapist.
Wow.
Exactly. The world doesn't owe you understanding.
It doesn't.
This is what I mean. Modern women have been painted into. You want to be modern women with all the freedoms and everything else. Then freedom comes with responsibility, accountability, and consequences. You're 27 years old. You want a person who's not married to you to understand your traumas that you're doing nothing about. No, thank you.
it's not.
That's a
that. I
fully
just-
formed man who has a life to live. Listen, that is a fully formed man who has a responsibility to live his life. You may be a perfectly lovely woman, and honestly, the cool thing would have been to say, I think you're nice. And when you get your shit together, I love to date you if I'm single. But until then,
Exactly.
I'll keep it moving.
She needs to go
Okay.
instead of dating or finding a Tinder.
Tinder with Tinder.
Go see a
Yeah,
therapist,
Okay.
baby.
Anything. She needs to love herself first. She needs to know what's going on with her first, and
Okay.
then go into a relationship.
If you
don't
can't-
bring your trauma from your past to your present.
If you can't love
okay.
yourself, you cannot love somebody else, and that is a fact. Google it, people. I swear.
Google it.
I
All right.
Google it.
Hold on one second. We have some super chats. Yeet. The first super chat. I'm sorry, not the first super chat, but the first question or comment. He says, a man isn't obligated to be on standby for the booty. because she can't deal with her own personal baggage, especially when she gave it up easily before. What are y'all thoughts on that?
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, like, if she already gave it up and then she's trying to tell you, like, oh,
You gotta wait.
You're cut off. I got issues. You gotta wait. Like, that's her own problem. Like, y'all do your own thing, baby. Do your own thing, baby.
Okay. What about Miss Mature?
Miss Mature.
Miss Mature. That's what I'm gonna call you for now.
I feel like maybe I'm like might have too much confidence, but I feel
Okay.
like how are you gonna get to know someone if your first thing you're doing is just having sex? Like if that's where she's coming through, I really feel like she's just on the wrong podcast, getting the wrong advice. Like she needs to level up. She needs to realize that she's the prize, and if she has that mindset, she's gonna go on these dates, and they're not gonna care about sex. They're gonna be wanting to get to know her more. So like if she was just a little bit more like intriguing, then sex probably would just be like an added bonus. Like if
That's how it should be, though. Sex should be an added bonus. Like,
Yeah,
it shouldn't be.
Sex shouldn't even be an issue with 1 month of them knowing each other. It should be like, I like this girl, I want to talk to her more. Like if you can get a dude to mind fuck you first, then sex is just
True. I agree.
Okay, fellas. So
Say less.
for the fellas that's watching right now, you say try to mind fuck first before you try to physically fuck.
yeah. If he's at work and he's sitting there like, damn, Ashley, like thinking about Ashley or something, that's how you know you got him. You know, they're playing their video game, pausing to text you, like that's how you're mingling
Oh no,
your way.
we ain't pausing no video game.
I've had
Yeah,
plenty
right
of
now.
men pause their game to listen to me talk. So
Oh, all right. Talk your shit. We got another super chat from me. He says accountability is a woman's kryptonite. What are your thoughts?
I hold my shit accountable.
Okay.
Same.
Definitely hold it accountable. I mean, that is definitely kryptonite.
Okay.
Like,
Same.
I agree.
Do you guys feel like women are held accountable or to the same standards that men are?
No, I think men are held less accountable. Men can get by with like a lot more than women. Like,
Okay, like what?
I mean, I got pretty
bodies.
privileged, so.
What do you mean bodies?
Like people who they've hooked up with. Men can have 50 bodies.
Hold on, speaking to the microphone.
Men can have 50 bodies, but women can have, like you said on your last one, like 5, and they're like,
But
she a hoe.
what's more rare, a girl like that or a man like that?
I don't know. I don't be fucking with girls, so.
Fucking gross. Okay.
That's not what I was saying, but I'm saying if you run into a girl that has less than 5 bodies, what's more rare, that or a man that has more than 50? I ain't never met a man that had 50 bodies.
Touche.
I've met plenty of girls that have, which I mean, I'm not judging you, do you? But at one point you're gonna wake up and be like, I've been fucking ran through.
Okay, so question for you. You think that it should be equal looked at as a guy fuck 20 people and a girl fuck 20 people?
I think body shouldn't even matter. Like, guys will be like, low key, they fucked 50 girls, and then they're like, what's your body count? And then you're like, oh, 10. And then they're like, oh my God.
Okay.
Ew. And they're like, oh, I can't fuck with this bitch. But wait,
Especially
you
if
just
they know
fucked
who you
50
fuck.
girls.
Okay.
Low key. Wait. what?
Question. Do you think it's harder for a guy to fuck many people or it's easier for a guy to fuck many people?
A girl is easier to fuck.
It's easier. I
Okay.
can't go out there right now and be like, hey, anybody got free dick? Anybody? You know?
Hold on, say that one more time.
I'm saying as a girl, I can go out right now where
Yes.
we're at and find 10 people to hook up with. But as a man, you're going to have to struggle.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So back to you. Since you said that statement, do you think that it's more of a challenge for a guy to sleep with 50 women, as you say, versus a female to sleep 50 women?
I think it's
Women
honestly
or
the
men?
same. Like, if you're talking about buying people stuff, then men
Wait, hold on.
definitely.
What? Buying people
We
stuff?
just
Like,
took a
I'm
jump.
saying, like, buying drinks. Like, if you're going out and you're at a club, like,
Okay.
buying drinks to hook up with a girl. Like,
Okay.
men definitely have to buy the drinks. But, like, I think it's just as easy.
I'm so
Girls-
confused right now.
I would say I'm definitely old fashioned when it comes to that. Like, my dad has always told me, like, from a young girl, like, you are special if you make yourself special.
Yep.
So if you're just giving yourself out because you're running into men you like, then you're not that special. I
know.
might be
I
biased
agree with
on
that,
this.
but
I got a good dad. Shout out to you.
Girls be in the streets just as much as guys. Don't let them
Oh,
fool
true.
you. They just
No.
hide it. They have a better way of, like, hiding and pretending like
Because
they're
of
not.
Yeah.
They have a better way of finessing. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so question. What are some ways that a guy can tell if a girl was in the streets?
Wait, say it again.
When they're
What are
budding.
some ways what are some ways that guys can tell if a girl was quote unquote for the streets?
The way, I guess I've seen this a lot.
Okay.
Right, I did.
When you're at the bar or a club, you see a girl right away shaking her ass or drinking plenty of alcohol, and they're just like all up on you or all up on their friends, and you're like, okay, this girl's trashy.
Oh, you can watch her. If she's on every guy that walks by, and like, let's say a guy like turns away and he's like done with her, and then she hops to the next guy, you already know.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we have one more super chat, then we can get back to the topic and back to the video. We have Yeet again. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. He says, men are gatekeepers of relationships. We are the prize. What are your thoughts on that?
No.
I mean,
why is that?
Both.
No.
Both are the
And
price.
Tony, I got to see you too. What? Why? No, what? Why? You're going to have to explain on this podcast.
We control when we open the gates for you and when you can get in here, so no. How are you the prize? Wait, how are you the prize at all? Like, we are the prize.
I think he's saying, like, that's what he's saying. He's taking what we said of, like, we're the prize, and he's saying that men are the gatekeepers. They're the prize. I think that you've just been messing with girls, and you think that if you met a real woman, it'd be a lot harder to say that.
True.
Okay, let's start with hold on, but we are getting a lot of new super chats. So, but I still want to talk about what Yeet said. I want to know your thoughts on the first thing, because this is almost common sense, and I need to make sure that you guys are in the right mind space.
We want to make sure we have common sense.
Yeah, he says men are the gatekeepers of relationships. Do you guys agree or disagree with that?
Oh, I would agree.
Okay, thank you.
Same.
You would agree? Okay.
What is a gatekeeper?
It's saying, like, who wears the pants in the relationship.
No. So it's saying.
Let me tell y'all, a lot of men do not know how to wear pants in a relationship.
That was funny.
The woman, yeah.
No,
That
he's
why
saying.
That's why I don't get it. I'm like,
Okay.
We're being supportive.
Men are the gatekeepers to relationship, meaning you are the gatekeepers to sex, obviously, but men are the gatekeepers to relationships. We are the ones that will probably ask
initiate
you.
the relationship. Okay.
No, not initiate. What we are, like, let's say you want to be in a relationship to me, I have to say, okay, yes, we're going to be in a relationship. But if I want to have sex with you, you have to say we have to sex. So that's what he's saying.
Okay.
All right, but we getting a lot of super chats. I
agree with you, Yeet. You got it.
Yeet. All right, Tony Parker, I really appreciate the super chat. He says, men can't be a garden tool, aka hoe, and women can't be I don't even know what that says, incels. There are reasons for it. If you can't get that, then give up on life. Life is much better.
I agree.
What are your thoughts?
Life is much better.
Wait.
Self-love.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna try to read again. He
Yeah.
says, men can't be a garden tool. Let's just start with that. What are your thoughts on that? Men basically can't be hoes.
Have you ever met a fuckboy?
Have you ever met a man?
No, that's false. But go ahead.
Don Jay, why
A man can be a hoe.
Why would you do me like that?
Because you said, have you ever met a man? You assume that all men can be hoes or have the
Exactly.
options to be hoes,
I've
and I'm
had a
letting you
lot
know
of-
that they can't.
I have
He's
had a lot
saying
of
it.
toxic relationships. I can't lie.
Got you. Okay.
I'm
Come on, Miss Mature. What's up?
Yeah, Miss Mature, get in here.
I think men can be hoes for sure.
Okay.
When they get selfish. You know, like, I'm sure every man has at least one girl that would just give them the world. Every man has at least one girl. But they rather go for the baddie. And then when they get the baddie, they're too worried about keeping the baddie that they left the girls that actually would have given them happiness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, same with her.
Same with her.
Yeah.
So do you feel like if a man sleeps with 50 women, he's a hoe, basically?
Yes.
He's searching for something that he's looking for something within those
How would
women.
you call that then? If a man sleeps with 50 girls,
A player?
what is a player to you?
We call that what is his name? Offset.
Offset. What the fuck?
We call him an offset. No.
All right, let's move on. DMB, he sends a super chat. Thank you. I really appreciate that. He says, the average woman has more bodies than men. Let's just start off with that.
No. Okay, I've talked to a lot of men. I have a lot of guy friends. No.
Okay. What are your thoughts? Keep it real.
I'm just trying to think
Be
about, like,
honest.
the guys that I've met and their
Okay.
body count versus my girlfriends and their body count.
Okay.
Like, we're beating them. We're beating them bad. I'm just thinking about it. Like, our
She
friend,
be fucking with some lames. Let me let y'all know.
we ain't talking about types of dudes, okay? We're just talking about the amount of dudes.
Yes.
So I know within my friend group, all of us average at least a handful. I know all the dudes that I've been with, they average like 2.
Wow.
2 to 3.
Like I said, she be fucking with some lames.
I ain't trying to catch none.
I mean, it could be equal, no?
Okay.
It could be both.
Okay. The second part, he says, but top 20% of men can compete with those women's bodies, which I would agree with. And he says, as a high value man, this Tinder girl is all risk and no reward. Don't take others' trauma on. I would definitely agree.
I agree on that.
Don't
too.
take
100%.
others' trauma on. It is
I mean,
not
look
going
at
to work
her.
out.
If you look at her, she doesn't really look like she's thriving. She's not going to be attracting good energy because she's giving out bad energy. Like, you can just tell by how she's talking.
She's not secure.
Yeah, so she's going to... The dude that she just is talking about that broke up with her is an insecure dude. If he really liked her, he would have never made her doubt. Once you start doubting, you know right away it's...
There you go, Miss Mature. All right, last super chat, then we get back into the video. Reducing, it comes from Evil. I really appreciate that. Thank you. It says, reducing yourself to an object of consumption means that you can be disposed of for a better one. Men need more than a prize, you airhead buffoons.
I'm sorry, but I've never had a man that's like, this pussy ain't enough of a prize. I'm sorry.
No, you definitely got to be more than your vagina over here for sure.
You got to have comedy like me, okay, and good
Okay,
looks.
no. Let's start with this. No, matter of fact, I don't think I've asked you this. What do you feel like you bring to the table?
Definitely comedy.
Okay.
Good vibes, good energy. Like,
Okay.
I'm always doing something different, I feel, at least. Like, I don't like to do the same thing.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's what I feel. Comedy, good vibes.
Okay.
We do different stuff. We're not going to be doing the same thing every week.
Okay.
Like,
So you feel like you bring to the table comedy, and good vibes, and adventure.
yeah.
Okay. What do you feel like you bring to the table?
I know I'm about to piss some people off with my... I don't bring shit to the table. Like, that's not my job. It's your job as a man to chase me and show me what you have to offer.
The comments
and then,
about to be crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
but listen.
No, go ahead.
Once you get me, that's when I can show you what I have to offer. If
Okay.
that makes sense. I feel like women nowadays are like pick me shit girls. That's what I call them. Like,
Okay.
it's not my job for me to be laying out my cards showing you why you should pick me. It's the other way around, and that's how I see it. So I'm not bringing shit.
Okay. Now let's say he does chase you or whatever and gets you. What do you feel like you offer?
Loyalty. I'm gonna be a good mom. I feel like I'm a good person at heart.
I can agree with the loyalty.
Okay.
Sometimes I be too loyal.
Okay.
So I mean,
She said,
I think
girl.
we can all three agree on that. Cheers to that.
No.
when you stay
Definitely
loyal
not.
for
Don
too
Jaye.
long.
You
No.
know you want to
Go ahead.
Also, I feel like my upbringing, I saw a lot of things that are gonna help me be a good mom, and I know a lot of these brothers out here be getting some whack women pregnant, and then they gotta struggle with trifling women for 18 years.
Wow.
So
Okay.
I feel like at least I know if you accidentally get me pregnant and I got a kid, that you ain't gotta deal with that. So you
Okay.
don't have no crazy baby mama on my hand.
Okay. What about you?
I think I'm very honest, loyal.
Okay.
I'm an independent woman.
Okay.
I'm outgoing.
Okay.
I love to have fun. I love pretty much anything. If my future boyfriend is a sportsman, I'm open to any sports,
Okay.
Let's go to a basketball game. Let's go.
Yeah.
Football,
I
I'm
mean-
open. Let's go,
Okay.
Like easygoing.
Yes,
I feel
very
that.
easygoing. Yes.
Okay. Now I have to do a follow-up question. Then we can get back into the super chats. Then we get back into the video because I don't want to stray away too long. But what do you feel like men want from women, or from you, or from women in general?
Pussy.
Who said that?
That was not me, but they want like a best friend. They really want like a.
Okay.
Honestly, how I feel it is
Okay.
like
Best
a,
friend,
a
yeah.
guy friend. Like, you're like their bro, but like you're more than
Y'all
their
still
bro.
fucking.
You're sexual,
Okay.
and like you have that feminine vibe. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Do you catch my vibe?
No, I'll definitely catch it
Like,
for sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
the feminine qualities.
Okay.
I feel
Okay.
like men need a woman that needs them a little bit. So like her saying she's an independent
Ooh,
woman.
Okay.
I feel like nowadays it's hard for like us independent women to find a man that's not, I guess, scared of that. So
I wouldn't
for
use the
me,
word scared, but I'll let you continue.
I wouldn't say, like for me, like when if I'm going on a first date, I'm not expecting you to pay for it because I'm an independent woman. Now, if you ask to pay for my food, and I'm like, no, I got it. Of course, that's going to be my reaction. But a man is going to be like, I'm not going to allow you to, I asked you on this date. This is, I'm going to pay for your meal.
Yeah.
Now, that's something I would take. But then boys that are be like, oh, great, we're splitting a check. Then I would know that's not someone I want to date.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Be like, oh,
because that shows that I'm not going to be able to.
Separate
check, please.
I'm not going to be
door?
able to thrive as a woman because I already know you're already, lowering my status by not paying for me.
Okay, so you feel that guys want, you said what exactly again?
They're looking for an independent woman, but that is dependent on them in a way. They need their woman to be like, hey, can you open this jar of pickles?
Yeah, okay. I get the
Not
even like that. That was like a lame reference.
That was a lame reference. I was about to say for sure.
But when it's
they want somebody to be
my
like,
pickle jar open. I'm sorry, I be munching on them pickles.
She just thought of pickles and she just wanted pickles.
Guys have mommy issues, like most of them. So they want that.
The chat about to blow you right now.
They want that girl that can fill the spot for their mom.
But what about the boys that got the boys that got daddy issues?
What?
So
now, don't even get me started on those men.
All right, hold on. Let's pause for 1 second. Let's go.
Ex.
What do you feel like guys want in a woman?
Best friend. They want someone that can be like, hey, let's go to a business meeting. Okay, let's go. Let's go hang out with my buddies. Let's go.
Okay.
And like anything like that.
Okay. So like a
That's what I think.
companion type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. What about some qualities? Can think of some qualities that men like?
For sure, I've noticed that independent women.
Confidence.
Confidence, yeah.
Like
that's one,
confidence,
yeah.
but not cocky. You hear that straight? Not cocky. Confidence.
Okay. I'm gonna get back to this a little later, but I want to stay on topic and I want to read these super chats because y'all definitely need to get some work. Let's see. Let me make sure I didn't miss any super chats. We got the UK economic. It says it's simple. Why should a gentleman financially provide for a woman who has given herself away for other men for free? Ooh, I like that one. What? Okay, I'm reading again slowly. It's simple. Why should a gentleman financially provide for a woman who has given herself away to others for free?
But how do you know you're getting the same version of that woman? I'm a Gemini, so they say I have 10 different personalities. So I'm not giving the same guy that I'm hooking up with for a one night stand that I'm giving the guy that I'm like trying to get in a deep relationship with. That's like totally two different people. So that's why.
Okay. What are your thoughts?
Why are you looking at me?
I'm looking at both of y'all.
I know. I'm just like thinking about like. He sounds like a broke dude, so.
He sounds like a broke dude. Oh, okay. All right. Well, shots fired. Yeet sends another super chat. Again, I appreciate that. He says, these girls are talking about the top 20%. Chad Tyrone. Hold on. Chad Tyrone with supreme genetics, over 6 feet, big stick, fit, etc. Not about the dudes in their friend zone.
Wrong.
Well,
because we've been giving some ugly dudes some chances.
One of the dudes that was in my friend zone, he's popped out. Like, I've given him a chance. So don't let that hold you down that you're in the friend zone. Like, if you really fuck with that girl and you have feelings for her,
Steve.
Keep trying,
Simp.
Steve. Keep trying.
No,
simp.
no,
You
no.
simp.
Don't keep trying.
No, keep trying.
Kick it to the curve and move on.
No, because have y'all watched what is that? Lizzie McGuire. In the end, who ends up with Lizzie McGuire?
Yeah, after she probably got ran through by like 10 different dudes.
By the pop star? Nah.
Anyway, what are your thoughts?
I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say.
All right, I think we got another super chat and then we can get back. Leon K, thank you for a super chat. I really appreciate that. Women aren't funny. Comedy as dub. Okay. So he basically just saying women are not funny. That's not a quality.
And you
Yes,
don't
we
get
are.
women. Or if you do, they're lame.
You probably
Shots fired.
be hitting the wrong girls. Probably.
He's
That's
only
what I'm
saying we're
saying.
not funny because he knows we're out of his league. So
Sorry.
I find dudes
What
that
do
are
you
into
feel,
us.
Jay? What do you feel? Let me ask you.
I'm gonna hold all my thoughts until the end of the podcast, then you will get this work. Yeet says,
no.
Yeet sends another super chat. He says, "She's not yours, gentlemen. It's your turn." Ooh.
Wait,
what are your thoughts?
can you repeat that?
Basically, she's not yours. It's just your turn.
I don't know. I guess for me, because I'm just so loyal that for me at least, I've never been in a situation where it's like me wandering my eyes off. It's always been the male that has.
Exactly.
I agree with her.
I
I'm very
definitely
loyal
agree.
like that too.
Me too.
So.
Once I have my eyes on you, my eyes
That's
are
over.
locked
No
in.
other dude is attractive.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they might be attractive.
Yeah, you
They
might
are
be.
seeing-
Yes,
me, I'm
okay.
like, at
No,
least
that's
for
crazy.
me.
You might be seeing other guys are cute. You're like, oh yeah, that
Oh,
guy
yeah,
is
he's
cute.
hot as fuck, but-
my
I'll say,
man
keep
is
it
my
real.
man. You know,
I'm
Okay.
gonna get that 3-piece when I get
Yeah,
out.
I'm riding for my man no matter what.
Yes.
Like, I might see a fine ass boy, but I'm like, No, I got my man at home. Like I'm riding for him.
That's why when we say we're going out for girls' night, we really do. I feel like when
I feel like
they're going out for boys' night,
they trying to
there's
scheme.
something different.
They're
Yeah.
like, oh, let me find out.
Let me meet Shisha at that bar real quick.
Shishi at that bar.
Hookah.
Shishi. All right, we got another super chat from Evo. Thank you. I really appreciate it. He says, we want respect, loyalty, peace. Keep them jokes.
Hey, we'll keep them jokes for you, bro.
Definitely agree.
I'll agree on that. No man wants to come home to a bitching woman. So as long as you can be their peace, I feel like that's what they really want.
Yes.
When they stress to come,
Once they stress, they ain't coming home.
All right.
That's
Damn.
true.
Yee sends another super chat.
I've
He
never had that
says,
issue, but yeah. I've
I
heard
would
stories.
Shout out to Yeet because you
shout out to
staying
Yeet.
loyal with these.
Hey, super chat's crazy. Y'all will be singing a different tune in 10 to 15 years. Shots fired. Yeet. Okay.
Why?
I feel like
Why
I
you say
won't
that?
Because y'all men like Dr. Foster, y'all be wilding out, cheating on loyal ass girls that are riding for you, who would do anything for you, and
That's
y'all
the issue, though. That's the issue.
Okay,
You
Miss
can't-
Shore, let's
But
go.
I don't think she was fun. Like, I feel like when it comes to a marriage like that one, the show that you were talking about,
Okay.
it's like she's so used to her life. They already have a schedule going on,
Yeah.
and like there's no fun. There's no
Oh, for
like
sure.
in that
You
relationship.
gotta keep dating.
Exactly,
That's the
that
issue.
dating, that
That's the
fire
thing.
is dying little by little. You gotta keep it up, And I feel that that was her issue. She was always busy being a doctor.
I'm
and
only
stuff
4
like that.
episodes in, so
Okay. Keep watching. Keep watching.
What they're talking about. But
Okay, but I would say that if you're gonna get married, try to hold off from having a kid, because your personality changes every 5 years. So if you're 5 years into a marriage and you're like, oh my god, this shit's bad, let's have a kid to fix it. I feel like that's why marriages are declining as well.
Well, and they say
Don't
your
get married,
brain
fellas.
is not.
Don't get married.
Don't get married. We all agree, but
Get
I
married
would just
after
say,
you're 25.
Unless they
and
make
up.
it
no,
that
your brain
six
isn't
figure.
fully developed till I think you're like 26
they're just
or
throwing
something.
out facts that they read
No,
on.
that's on Google.
Get married until you get
Google
30
it.
then.
All right.
That's why you can't rent a car.
Let's get back to. Oh, we got a super chat. One last super chat, and then we get back into the real from Cold Steel.
I heard that
really
many
appreciate
times
that.
already, though.
What?
This is the last one. This is the last one.
Yeah, because they keep sending them, and it's like, damn, okay,
Hey,
I
we're
gotta,
okay.
All right, super chats. Men have more of a right to sleep around, okay? Because even if he even if he has looks, men are the ones who expand to approach, make more effort, and have game.
Okay, I will.
Hold on. One last sentence. It says, W can get sex while making no effort. Now,
Okay.
go ahead.
I would just like to say, this last guy I'm like fucking with, he was my server at this restaurant. It was Lakeside, and I gave him my phone number. Like, went up to the service station. I'm like, you're cute. Like, here's my number.
Hold on. So you initiated.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if she
Masculine,
really
but go
likes
ahead.
you, she's gonna do it. But the thing is,
No,
like,
that's false. But go ahead.
no. If she
Majority
really,
of women don't do that. That's
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
do
It's
that.
false.
Girls
I
don't. If
don't
you get
do
a woman,
that.
she has no problem saying, "Hey, I am really into you. Here's my number."
Hold on. So you were saying women,
Women.
okay, go
I
up
guess
to
I'm just
guys
different.
and literally say, "Hey, you're cute. Here's my number. I want to talk to you."
At least I
No,
know
I
my
would.
friend group. I know my friend
No.
group. We have no problem. Because even if it's not going to turn into like that type of relationship, if we're all single and you're fun, then it is. I will say in some circumstances, a lot. Funner is not a word. A lot more entertaining to be around a bunch of guys because they're. I don't know, like. Their comedy is much different from women. Like, we're over here like thinking it's funny over something dumb, and they're making the comedy. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
their vibe is different.
I don't know. I got
What are your
lost.
thoughts? I want to know your thoughts.
Wait, say that again.
Okay. I asked her a specific question. I asked her, "Do you think majority of women, go up to guys and actually say, 'Hey, you're cute. I want to hang out with you or
No.
get to know you'?"
No,
Yeah.
I don't think
I
so.
think that's the very, very, very.
If you're
minority.
very like mature and you know what you want, you're not gonna go up to someone and be like,
But why wouldn't
Hey.
you? That's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't you?
yes,
If
you can.
If you really like feeling him,
Okay.
and like
no.
he might be just more nervous than you. So why wouldn't you? Like,
Okay. So question: what are your intentions when you do that?
I don't know. I put the card is in your hand now. I
Okay.
came up to you. I gave you my number.
Okay.
Like, it's in your hands now.
I would
Okay.
almost rather men be like, all right, I'm gonna let the woman do it, because I know that we've been in many situations where we're getting hit on and we don't want it.
Yeah.
So if we're going up to you saying, hey, like flirting with you, then obviously we like you. So you can rule that out. Because I know, at least for us, when we're together, we're strong energy, and like we can be very intimidating to be around. Like you can be standing in front of us for 30 minutes and we're gonna be like, do you see shit?
You're gonna be vibing.
Okay, so we got some masculine women over here.
We are not masculine. We
I'll
are
take
just
that.
bad bitches. Don't let Don J fool y'all. We are not.
All right, let's
not what it-
continue. Let's continue. Because we
Play the
got
game or
three
be
more.
played.
We got 3 more, and then we got to get back to the video. All right. So something brief sports sends a super chat. He says the girl that spoke on the guy in her friend zone that she gave a chance to, you never wanted him. You were just waiting for the guy you wanted to act right. What are your thoughts? Because I think that was you, right?
That was me.
Okay.
No, actually, he had a girlfriend.
Okay. So you put him in the friend zone because he had a girlfriend, and then I guess when they broke up or had problems or whatever, he
Yeah,
got
they
out.
ended it, and then we started messing around. But
All right.
yeah,
They be like that.
But men
sometimes.
do that same
but
thing.
I did have a friend from high
hold
school
on, hold
who, like, we were friends all of high school, and then like 2 years after we graduated, we gave it a chance. Like I gave him a chance, and it didn't work out, but like it was still fun.
Okay.
So
Okay, hold on 1 second. We have almost 500 people watching. If you are watching right now, I really appreciate that. I want you to smash the like button. You're getting some great perspectives. And we probably have a lot of new people that's watching right now. So I'm going to introduce everyone one more time. Then we get back in Super Chats. Then we get back to the topic, and then we can wrap things up.
my name's Peyton Fisher. You can follow me. That's my Instagram handle.
Okay.
It's Peyton with an E.
Okay, and what's your ethnicity? They always ask that question. So
My
I'm just...
ethnicity, I'm white.
Okay. Ethnicity.
She's spicy white, baby.
I'm spicy. Yes.
Okay, next.
I'm McKenna. I go by Kenna. I'm basically white, but my dad's mixed, so I got that 1/4. I be holding it on.
1/4 what?
Black.
Oh, seriously?
So I
Okay.
gotta say it because people be slipping up and saying shit in front of me. I'm like, I'm the wrong bitch to be saying that.
Okay.
And my name is Montserrat, and I go by Monsi.
Okay.
And I'm Hispanic.
Okay. All right. Tony Parker, he says, y'all don't send super chats to ask these women anything. They will misguide you and make you lose brain cells. But get the likes up and support. I really appreciate that, Tony. Hold on.
Tony.
Hold on. I really appreciate
Tony,
that,
sorry.
Tony. I really appreciate that. Shots fired, those shots fired.
Tony definitely knows one of us.
I can say from his point of view that we're all like have a lot of ideas. We're like throwing them, but I say that we know the game pretty well. Like
Okay.
That's
for
why
us
he's
to being
hurt.
That's why I'll say that. Like, men don't like to hear the truth, that's for sure. And especially when it's true. So,
Yes.
obviously something got him feeling a type of way. And I would love to know why. Why you feel that way.
Oh, well, Tony,
Tony,
they would love to know
reply.
why. All right, we have another one. TM64 says, bro, none of these 3 know what men want. Ooh, which is terrifying because this is the average woman.
Well,
So what do men want, Tony? Or is it
they're
just a different
simple.
guy?
No, this is
men are so
TM64.
simple.
TM64.
Okay, if men are so simple, what do we want?
Okay. Food.
Miss Mature, let's go.
If you can cook, whip up that food.
Okay.
Okay. They really don't like to be nagged. So if you like ask them to do laundry already 3 times and they don't do it, just do it. Prove to them like him being in your life is because you choose for him to be in there, not because you need him. So if he's around and he's not helping out, he's not needed. So move on. So
Okay.
I know if I'm with a man, like he's not gonna. If I'm gonna ask you one time, if you don't do it, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
And then if it happens again, then we ain't gonna be together because you're not helping me out. Like take the trash out. That's
Okay.
that's. I mean, if we're talking about like a for real relationship, that's an
Okay.
issue. Taking the trash out, doing the laundry
Okay. What
So-
about, let's start with physically really, really quickly. What do you think men want physically?
in the bedroom.
Sex?
No, physically.
Good.
Not
Pretty
sex.
girl.
Thank you. Okay, so what are some qualities that men want physically?
A bad bitch.
Okay.
Good style.
Okay.
Self love.
Chat about to go crazy. Okay.
Chat about to go crazy.
I think men just want a fit and active girl. Like
Thank you.
nobody.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Yes.
I wouldn't say necessarily it's physique. Obviously, like if she got a fat ass and big boobs, like that's what you're gonna look at. But I know from past relationships, like if you let yourself go, that's one of the most unattractive things that can happen because that just shows you're
Miss
not.
Mature on it, bro.
You're just not mature enough to handle.
Speak your
This
truth.
is why I'm friends with her, guys.
All right, we got one more. J Josh 4040 says, all due respect, the panel needs to watch Business Channel Peak Value Women. He'll thoroughly explain what men want. That's a great suggestion. Let me actually Screenshot
Save that, yeah.
Yeah, let me screenshot that. All right, let me get yeet one more time. All right, masculine combative mindset won't keep a man. 100%. That's probably the quickest way to lose a man.
Act like a lady, think like a man. Everybody knows that.
Steve Harvey.
Yeet one more time. He says, girl in the middle, it's about what men want, not you. Ooh, all right.
So
now
wait, why is it a relationship? If it's a manship, I understand that.
Okay, I'll say, let's bring out the love languages. There's 5 love languages. So
okay,
I feel like
if
you're on the same level, like I know for me, buying me gifts is not gonna, I'm not gonna feel loved. I'm acts of service, filling my tank up, turning my car on in the morning.
Hold on, pause 1 second. I would like to add that she knows what the fuck she's talking about. Go ahead. Because a lot of women don't even know what you're talking about. They would be like, what is love languages?
Yeah, what is that? But if you have a man and his is physical touch, then you obviously know you're gonna have to scratch his back, and this is like not even putting sex in it. It's like holding his hand, giving him a hug, kissing him in the morning. Like that's what he needs to,
text,
keep
motivation type of thing.
Yeah, some men need acts of service too. So if that's getting his favorite soda or picking him up dip or something like that. I don't even know why I thought dip.
But I would like to add that it's women and men who have these 5 things.
Yes,
I agree. Yeah.
Okay. All right, now we done caught up. Let's get back into the video. Let's continue.
But that's not where most people are. It's all about you, ma'am. You're not doing anything about your issues. And I'll be honest, man, most men don't want to deal with women who have issues. You shouldn't be out here dating until you address your traumas. You wouldn't expect a man to be out dating if he had traumas, would you? Would you want to deal with his?
They do, though.
Oh!
I think everyone does.
I rebuke.
Would you?
I rebuke. Who said that?
No, but
Would you?
how about if he leaves me after I do it? Because I don't know if he.
What do you mean? If he lose you, what do you mean? If he lose you after you do what?
After we get intimate.
Okay, are you a virgin?
No.
Okay,
But
well then
I've
there's.
had that done in the past before where.
I'm sorry, man. Well, okay, well then here's the thing. Very reasonable. But if a guy is with you, here's the thing: what you ladies need to understand. If a man just wants to hit and quit, he's
Don't
gonna
go on
leave.
Tinder.
If you wanna, there's no guarantees, man. I'm sorry. You could leave him after have sex too. What do you want? You don't want to get hurt. I get it. No one does. This is why you buy a dog or a cat and a battery operated friend, and don't deal with men. Or you put on your big girl panties and get out here and play in the game.
Get in these streets.
Sorry. Can I add something?
No, go ahead.
Like, if she's looking for a relationship, I feel that you have to be risky, If she has some type of trauma in there, you have to go for it. You have to find out what's... Like, if she had sex with that guy and that guy left her, she has to be open about it and be like, okay, well, he left me. That's what he wanted. Then I need to... What am I doing wrong with myself? And fix that.
Okay.
I feel like she has to be risky about it, and not just be like, oh, no, I can't have sex with you because until we're like 5 years or 5 months into a relationship,
so basically take the risk.
Yes, take the risk.
Gotcha.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Risky for the biscuit. Hold on, we got some super chats before we jump in. We have JK, $5. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. He says, ask them how they feel about being submissive to a man. We'll start over here to the left.
Okay, if I really like you, I will submit any type of way. That's it. Like, if I really like your vibe, your energy, just anything, like, if I really fuck with you, I'm gonna submit to you, like, and you'll be surprised. But
So So to sum it up, your attraction level is how much you're willing to submit to somebody.
Period. Like, and it's not physical. It's like everything. Like, how they are verbally to you, emotionally, physically, all of that adds up.
Okay. What about you, Miss Mature?
I would say it takes a lot for me to submit to a man, honestly. Because I'm pretty dominant myself, so I gotta. If he has that red pill, then maybe. If he knows what he's about, then I probably would submit. But I'm talking about like day-to-day life. Like, it's hard for me to submit and let a man help me. I'll be honest. But like in the bedroom, obviously, like, I'm not a man, so I'm like, why the fuck would I want to be dominant?
Okay.
But if we talking about real life, like, you would have to be crazy. Like it would take a lot for me to want to submit to a man. I'm not just gonna be like, I'm your bitch now, just because I'm like feeling you. You would have to really show acts of why I should submit to you. I'm not going to just be like.
So they have to just basically prove themselves before you
Yes.
can submit to them.
Of course.
Okay.
I agree with her. Yeah.
Okay. So for both of you guys, what are some ways that they can prove themselves to submit to you? I mean, for you to submit to them. I'm sorry. What's going on? You have problems?
I know for me, I like watch how they act around other men.
Okay.
You can tell who an alpha and who a beta male is by like their friend group. I don't want to be dating someone that's the beta of their friend group. Period.
Oh, okay. So you want the top 10% of men, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Like all women. But go ahead. What about you?
I think that it depends of how they are. You know, like if they're mature enough, like to come to a level where I'm at, then I probably will submit to it, whatever it needs to be. For a
Okay. And
relationship
what
to work.
determines that? What determines that?
Be super smart
Okay.
and be confident.
Okay. So
Yeah,
basically, a
yeah.
confident, super smart guy that you feel can lead you, then you'll be submissive, is what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And loyal
Gotcha.
too.
Usually
has to be
after
included.
if you're with a dude, after the first argument, you can really tell if you're gonna submit.
Hold on. Wait. What? After the first argument?
Yeah, if you're in an argument and how they handle the argument is you know, if we're out in public and I'm screaming at you and making you look crazy, you know, there's women out there that do that.
Yes.
You
All
know?
the time. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm being
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm just saying, if you allow me to do that, then obviously I'm not submitting to you because you're being a little bitch.
Okay, so question: what should a guy do in that situation? Because that's a lose-lose situation.
Walk away.
I know that if my man walks away and leaves me, I'm like, oh shit.
I'm trying to suck some dick tonight. Okay, I got you.
I'm sorry. I think the best thing is to walk away. If you're having a if your girlfriend is screaming at you in front of everyone, walk away.
Okay.
Why are you gonna say something back to her and then get things worse? You know.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Be mature about it. Walk away. Let it go.
Okay. We have 500 still watching. Get those likes up. And we have a couple more super chats I want to get through. Alexander69 just sends a super chat. Thank you. I really appreciate that. We have another one from the UK. May you ask your guests what type of man they think they qualify for. Oh. And he says, keep up the good work. Support the channel. Thank you. I really appreciate that. What type of man do you feel you qualify for? Let's start over here to the righty.
I feel I qualify for top tier. Like whoever that is, like making money. I have multiple different occupations. Like if you're not at my level, like no.
Okay. So you feel like you qualify for the top
tier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
I'm not dating right now because I'm working on myself. So after that, then probably any man I want. Honestly, I feel like if you take time to get yourself leveled up, then I feel like if you like somebody and you're in your best shape of your life, your money's straight, you're mentally good, then why not? Why can't you get that person?
Okay. Got you. What do you feel like you qualify for?
Top guys. Yeah.
So top guys.
Yes.
So unanimous decision.
I don't feel like right now. That's what I'm saying. I feel like that's another issue. Like there's a difference between having confidence and thinking you deserve. I deserve it, but am I gonna get it? Let's be honest. Right now, no.
Okay. So let me ask you ladies a question. If if majority of women think the same way you do, how do you think the dating marketplace will be?
You got to be different.
Wait, what?
Oh no. He's saying if they all thought like us, how would the dating scene be different?
So
not
for
everybody's
instance,
gonna get that guy though, that top tier guy. Like everybody can think. Like let's
Because
say
he might
us
want
three, we
something
all
different.
think.
You don't know what he wants. Maybe he
Exactly.
doesn't want that top girl. He wants it like a basic girl type of thing. You know what I mean?
okay,
I don't
got
know.
you.
We could all be fighting for the same prize, but only one of us gonna win.
Okay.
I would say let's take us. You know, we got 3 different types of women in here. Who would you pick right off of meeting us?
Well, I'll save this for the end. But
Why the end?
she put me on the spot.
Hey, don't be scared. He's scared.
I'm not
I
to put you on
promise
the
no one is
spot.
gonna walk out.
I gotta wait to the end. Make sure all the guests are
even,
here.
You know, or even him.
Julio,
I'm just curious.
who will you
because
pick?
We all are agreeing on a lot. We haven't really disagreed on much. So
Say what again? Can you bring the table in? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he's just moving right now. But hold on, I will address that question definitely. But hold on, we got another super chat. And I did have a question to rebuttal what you guys were saying, but we have a super
Trying to
chat.
make us forget that question. Don't forget.
No. I'm definitely
We don't
not.
forget.
Got you. All right. Tony Baker Parker says, I mean, this is the most respectful way, but y'all really need to humble yourselves. I would truly feel bad for the men that romantically deal with y'all. Now you can shots fired back. What are your
But
thoughts?
how? Like I feel like I'm really humble. Like
Okay.
You don't know me, so from just by speaking or comments about this situation that we're talking about doesn't mean I'm not humble.
Exactly, Julio. Let me put you up here. Let's hear your answer.
hold on.
I will say,
we got another super chat. We got to get through this video. All right, so we got another super chat from Leon. Thank you. I really appreciate that. He says these women are OZs and delusion.
Oh,
Top tier, laugh out loud, ha 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 ha, bruh. Your level is in the mirror. If every woman a 10, then they all are 5s. What do you guys think?
I think that, I don't know how we're coming across, but I feel like we're pretty chill as women. I feel like majority of the women out there, they really are selfish. So
Chat's going crazy
a lot
right
of
now.
them.
No, like, okay,
Chats
me and
are
her
going
are
crazy
really
right
close friends, and both of us, we are very, like, probably out of our friend group, we are the chillest, like, more, like, Tom girlish, like,
Chats is going
tomboyish. You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Like, we can
Okay.
vibe no matter what. So for them to be like, y'all are so extra. Wait, y'all go really out in these streets and meet these women because y'all are going to come back to us.
Yeah, I know.
Come back to us.
I feel like they're saying that we don't know knowledge, but they're also only seeing it from a man's point of view. Like,
Okay.
I know for me, when I'm dating and talking to a guy, I try to see it from both sides because men are very simple creatures. So like we overthink a lot of stuff. So we're coming from strictly what we know from dating men.
Our relationships.
And
yeah.
our past relationships, and like we've been hurt before, but you don't see us out here talking about how, at least for me, I'm not like all men are trash, because I know I'm pulling from a certain, obviously the same group of men. So once you level up, like I was saying, once you level up and you think differently, you're going to attract different men. So I feel like they think we're coming from not a humble standpoint. Okay. But it's a lot harder to be a woman out here and date than a man.
Okay. We got a lot of super chats. I mean, they rolling in right now. Alexander69, never mind. He just sends a super chat. I really appreciate that. Poppy Q. Sus. It says, men don't care about your occupation or your money, especially if they're expected to pay for everything.
But I don't expect a man to pay for everything.
Okay, cool. Nice. David says, just send a super chat. Thank you. I really appreciate that. AH sends a super chat. I really appreciate that. It says, the biggest problem is that most women overestimate their value, so they only want to settle for the top 10% who has all the options.
I'd rather take a man on the low and build with him.
But hold on. I didn't finish. He says that's our fault as men that put so much value on pussy. First, I would 100% agree with that. It's men's fault that we put pussy much more on a pedestal than we should. But go ahead. You were saying something.
I forgot.
You forgot. All right. Yeet says the entire woman population wants the top 20%. Girl in the middle. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Girl in the middle. Hold on. How are you going to get a top guy if you bring nothing to the table? He remembers.
Oh, no.
Answer it. Go ahead. Answer
Okay,
it.
so when I say I bring nothing to the table, my appearance and how I speak and how I act around you, that's not considering what I bring to the table. That's just what you're getting off the front. So if I'm opening up to you and talking to you and letting you see how my brain works, that already is showing you what I have to offer. Because there's women out here that can't even hold a conversation. Oh, no. So
Facts. House of Matrix send a super chat. Thank you. I really appreciate that. He says, shout out Don J. Y'all think a high value male wants a basic chick? Shaking my head, ?
But I'm not basic. I can't.
That's what I'm
Shots
saying.
fired all over the place. All right, let's just get through them.
Okay, but it's also the basic girls that are all over Instagram that y'all are flipping out over when everybody knows they're the fakest ones out here.
All y'all's Instagram thotties, if y'all would just look at them, they all look the same. Everything they
So
post
how are we
is the
as
same.
women supposed to support each other when we got this one ideal woman that like doesn't speak, doesn't do anything, just sucks your dick and they're good to go? So how are you gonna call us basic when we're on a podcast helping your ass? So
Shots is fired by Miss Mature over here. All right, Tony Parker, he says, you right, I don't know y'all, but I know y'all are a woman and I would run away from. Hold on. I know y'all are a woman that I would run away from. I would strongly recommend to watch Kevin Samuels' content, which they are. They're doing it right now. We're doing it right now. So I truly hope y'all get better. All right.
Thank you.
All right, let's move on.
I hope that wasn't towards me because I know my shit.
TM64 says men want respect, communication, and compromise. Physically, wait, what?
He said they won't respect?
No, men want respect, communication, and compromise.
Have you
Sorry.
Hold on, let me finish. All
Finish.
right. Physically, most of us can get past what you look like. Wait, what? Physically, most of us can get past what you look like when you have those three. That is false. That second part is false. The first part, I definitely would agree that men want respect, communication, and compromise. I wouldn't say compromise. I would say
when you give that to a guy, they play you wrong.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I've
Why?
been
But the thing is, women
That's my
want the same thing.
question.
They want respect.
Hold on. Let's talk about it. You said do you wrong as in what? What do you mean?
Like you give everything to that guy,
Okay.
and like you give communication. You let
Okay.
them know, hey, I'm going to hang out with my friends, whatever, and give them everything a girl can give you.
Give me a specific example of everything.
Okay, for example, like my ex.
Okay.
I been so like loyal, very compromised, very like always have him like, you know, hey, you're my boyfriend, so this. Even if we're in a distance for a minute,
Okay.
it's like he's doing me wrong. Like
Okay, but how is he doing you wrong?
Well, he was doing me wrong by like going out, fucking other girls, and thinking I'm not gonna find out.
Okay.
Like, you have everything here, but then you want to go and do other things. So like
Because
that's my thing. Like why guys do that? Like you
Biology.
have everything.
Okay, I'll put on this, like, men get comfortable. And,
I guess,
Okay, so
yes.
I know, you know that saying that men cheat just for sex, and women, when they cheat, it's because of, like, it's emotional,
Yes,
you
yes,
know,
yes.
so it's worse when a woman cheats versus a man.
yes.
And I'll agree to that, because when you're hitting the same thing for so long, you know, let's say a 10-year relationship, and then something new walks by and it's shining, it's almost, I won't say all men, but it's very hard for them to resist that.
But it shouldn't be though.
But that's just how it
I
is.
just
like
think
That's
that's
just how it is.
selfish.
that, I mean,
That's
okay,
just how
honey,
it is.
Girls don't do
go
that as
go
much.
change it
well,
up.
my point
That's
of
why I
view,
say
like,
Because
you know,
because here's why. Because you're not programmed to do that. You're programmed to all of you three agreed that you want the top 10% of men, right? So if all men go to you and start talking to you and start, hey, you cute, blah blah, you can be like, nah, next.
Yeah,
Next.
we want something different. That's
Yes.
really what it
Yes.
is. We want somebody different. I will take my statement back. I don't want top 10%. I want somebody different.
But what's different for you?
Different, like not basic, like not like every other man in here. Like go out of your way to show that like you want me, like or you fuck with me.
I would say for me, when I'm like interested in a dude, it's 100%. I can say this, you know this, it's 100% personality for me.
Okay. So you can be with a unattractive dude that doesn't have money, that doesn't have status, but as long as they have a great personality, you can still be with them.
Yeah, because I think personality intertwines with how you are as a person. If you're a hard worker, you still get up. Even if you're working at McDonald's, if you still holding down a job, and if you're improving,
girl.
and this is what makes us different. Is because I'm being real. Like,
Go ahead. Yeah.
It's all about, you know, you giving me purpose to my life. You're
Okay.
adding purpose to it.
I like that. I like you. Go ahead. Could you be with someone that has basically no money? I wouldn't say basically. They financially, you know, okay, but
As long as they treat me good
okay,
and they respect me
okay,
and they're willing to, they have goals too,
okay,
then we're good.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna be with a bum. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
okay.
There's a fine line between someone that's in a low place than a bum.
Okay, let me flat out ask you ladies right now, flat out. If you meet a guy, he's the perfect guy for you, attractive wise, he's the perfect guy for you, money wise, he makes over 6 figures, he's over 6 feet tall, etc. All the blah 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 blah. But you have to share him. Would you be willing to do that?
Share
No.
him?
No,
No.
been there, done that, never again.
I probably would.
Okay.
I
Why?
mean, if I was in my 20s and I knew our relationship wasn't gonna end in marriage, then I ain't got a problem. I mean, why lie to myself and tell me like this man only wants me?
Okay.
The quicker ladies realize that we have the blueprint in front of us and how men work, then the game is over. But women they're too naive. They don't want to accept the truth. Like
Okay.
men were not born to be loyal.
Exactly.
They're forced to
Go
be
ahead.
loyal.
True.
Get that prenup,
No.
baby.
Me and her brother have a talk. Go ahead.
Yeah,
That's
prenup.
Well, what are your thoughts? So you said no right off the back. What do you
No,
mean?
I have been in like that sort of type of relationship where
Uh-huh.
I was like
And then talk to the mic for me.
low key sharing a man, but I didn't know it, and then been there, done that.
What
like
if he was honest with you though? What if he was straight up
Oh,
honest with you?
I'll be like, I'm sorry, honey. No, if you're not
Oh, okay.
all 100% about me, then no. And that's
Okay.
what I tell my guys now. Like, if you fucking with me, you fucking with me.
Okay.
And that's it. Like, I don't have time. No.
Okay.
I'm good. I'd rather be alone.
Okay.
I
And
agree.
for you?
Be
So-
alone.
So you would rather be alone and lonely than be with a.
Hey, we're not
You're not
lonely.
gonna
we
be
got
lonely.
self-love.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Alone.
yeah,
I'm sorry. Alone. You're not lonely. You know, you got your cats and stuff. But
We got that. We got that special. Little,
you got your cats. I'm sorry. All right, let's get back to the super chats. Let's get back to the video. We getting sidetracked right now. We got another super chat. It says from the Remy era. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Simple question, ladies. Could you see yourself marrying a man working 60 hours at the post office? Real question. Start from the right. Let's go.
For me, no.
Okay, why?
60 hours? When do we have time for ourselves? What are you making? Like basic hours? No.
But he's loyal.
Okay.
He,
I mean,
he's what you wanted.
but see, I need somebody who will
But
spend
he's not
time for me
spending- exactly.
and take like I need our time for ourselves. If you're just working all the time and you're loyal for me, that's cool. But like, no.
Okay.
I'm self-employed, so like I need somebody who's
Okay.
on my level.
Okay. Miss Mature.
I would say yes, only because like I expect myself to work 60 hours a week. So
Really? Okay.
I mean, I know I want a business at one point. If you're a businesswoman out there, you know, like you got to put time in. You're going to be working 60 hours, 60, 80 hours a week. And I want somebody that grinds like that. I don't want someone that works their, 9 to 5, gets off, goes home, plays video games, and like, and that's life. I want someone that's grinding, that wants bigger.
Okay.
So we starting at the post office, but we ended up at top.
Okay.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Someone they can start. I don't mind if they work at a post office, but find time for me.
Okay.
And then we can work something out, and then see our future more than just having a regular job. You
Okay,
know?
so what if he makes
Build
a decent?
ourselves.
So the average medium is like, I don't know, $48,000 to $52,000 a year. What if he makes that much, and he has time for, I guess, kids and family time and stuff like that?
I'll be making too. I'll be bringing my part in.
Okay, but I'm saying, would you be okay with him still working at the post office, making that amount of money?
I want someone who has goals more than just been working in a place
I've
for
never-
years and years and be in the same position. You know what I mean?
I've just never met a guy and been like turned off by what he does for a job. Like, dude, you have a job like that. We're starting off good. Like,
Okay, gotcha.
I don't know. That's just.
So what amount of money is worth it for you?
No, that's good. I mean, like I'm not saying it's bad. I'll be okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, all
It
right.
depends if I'm a stay-at-home mom or not.
Got you. All
60 hours with them kids? Hell no. Hell to the no.
Hell to the no. All right,
It would
let's.
have been 40 hours flat.
Davis in the super chat, I really appreciate that. He says, one of y'all like Steve Harvey and quote him. Go ahead. Take relationship advice from a man that's been married 3 times. Shots fired.
I take a relationship advice from him because he's a male and he's cheated before. So I know what to look out for because he's giving advice to women on how to avoid that. So that's why I do. I don't take relationship advice to be in a successful relationship. It's so that I'm not a dumb bitch getting cheated on.
Facts. All right. We got another super chat says, King of Progression. He says, men walk like dogs, women walk like cats. You never seen 2 cats having sex. Y'all think that's a valid statement? You got to be honest.
Absolutely.
Cats-
Women never get caught cheating. It's always the side pieces that be slipping up on their men.
Okay, I will agree with that. Men, okay, so yes, men, like, I don't even want to get into it, but
Got
yes,
you.
men will be the ones to be like, oh my God, and text your like man and be like, oh my God, this happened, blah, 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 I'm so sorry. And you're like looking at him like, wait, are you the bitch or am I? Like,
Okay. Got you. Last one.
Same. Yeah.
Okay, got you. I want to move on and get back to the video. And the last super chat, Yeet, he says, you deserve a top guy, but she should deal with an average man. Okay. Women don't care about men's struggles. They wait at the finish line and pick up the winners.
no, I will definitely ride through with your struggles and I'll ride for you hardcore. Like, fuck, if you really starting at the post office and I really love you and I care for you, like, I'm going to
Exactly.
ride for you.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to be like, get that post office money, baby.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
Be the manager. Yeah.
Yeah, be the manager.
I'm done. All right, House of Matrix.
Positions that just stay in one spot. Yes.
House of Matrix says women think they know the game and still get played. Houseway, I think
Because
for the
of
super
love.
chat.
That's the simple answer.
All
Because
right.
I'll say, for me, I think I know the game pretty well. And I still get caught up in it. Because
Okay.
I want to
Love blinds you.
Love really does
We
blind
just
us.
reached 500 people watching. I really appreciate y'all. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Smash
it.
the like button.
Smash that
That's
shit.
a new.
Smash that shit.
That's a new record right there for us. That's a new record.
Hey.
Yeet says rather polygamy with winner than settle with average. Prove my point, lady in the middle. You won't do struggle love with a man building himself.
No, that's wrong. I will say that I won't date a bum.
Okay.
But this is the thing. This is why I said earlier that I'm not dating right now, is because my hopes is that I'm going to get myself to a position where I feel like I'm ready to meet someone that's at the same level as I am, and then I want to surpass that.
Okay.
So that's why I say,
Okay.
why would I lower my standards right now, knowing, you know, I'm on my grind right now? If I run into someone that's on their grind, that's what I want. I don't want to go back down and have to build a man. This ain't build a man.
This ain't build a man. All right, we got another super chat. This is coming for you for sure. He says, this is from Evo. Send super chat. I really appreciate this, but shots about to be fired.
Oh.
He says, selling Zans and perks is not self-employed, all right?
Okay, who are you? I just want to know, who are you?
All right, let's move on. The UK says, your guests desire a gentleman whose income is the top 10%. Great, but are they the top 10% too? Crickets.
He's saying he's asking if we're the top 10%.
Yes, that's what he's asking.
Okay, for me, I would say I have like 4 different jobs, and they're all like kind of like self-employed businesses, so I can travel freely. So I would say I am. I mean, I think I look pretty dang good. But.
Okay, hold on. Someone else send the super chat just about you particularly.
Oh my gosh.
They says Alexander69. Never mind. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. He says Payton is an 8.
Hey, shout out to you. What is his name? Alex?
No, his name is Alexander. Yes.
Alexander. Shout out to
Yeah.
you, baby.
All right, now let's get back to this video.
Okay.
Man, he's done with you. Okay, if you approach him, my personal opinion, you burn that bridge.
Okay.
Because why would you approach him now and say, you know what, the sex I didn't want to give you, if you come back, I'll give it to you. No, thank you.
Because he said he would wait for me, and
Well, he doesn't owe you. Okay, and he said he'd wait for you. So what? You're not married. Why does this man owe you anything, ma'am?
no, he doesn't. But I want to still maintain contact with him. I want to maintain a friendship at least.
You kill a girl.
So,
How do you maintain
who the
contact
fuck
with
is
somebody
this
who
girl?
doesn't want contact?
Sorry.
Wait, let's get this.
Ma'am, I'm gonna be honest, ma'am. You need therapy, and this is not a bad thing.
but do you think
Because
he'll come back around, or no?
No.
She's
Okay.
just so
Do you
naive.
think
It's
it's
her to
final?
Listen.
I feel like
So
she's a virgin or
innocent.
something.
She's
like,
so innocent.
She
She's
low-key-
people
That's what I
that
feel
I'm
like.
experienced
That's what I
in
think.
love and like relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's been like that, hiding in her house. Like, she's been on
I'm
2
telling you,
dates.
she's on the wrong.
like,
She's been
on the wrong
quarantined
dude.
too long,
Hold
girl.
on. One person talk at a time. You say what?
I just think she went to the wrong dude for advice. I think that he is giving her good advice, but I don't think she has the experience to take that and fix it. Like, I think she needs to go to a woman, and I think a woman needs to tell her how to build herself up, and then she's gonna see what he's giving her as advice instead of just taking shots. Because right now,
damn.
she's confused as fuck because he's being real with her, but she doesn't know. She can't take the advice because she's not there yet.
Okay, we have some more super chats, but I want to continue watching the video.
Listen, okay.
Okay.
You may be a lovely woman, but this reeks of kind of desperation. It's unattractive.
Yes.
You're 27 years old and you're going through life guarded, trying to protect yourself against hurt because of past traumas. Then you don't need to be out here amongst healthy people dating. You're damaged. That's okay, but deal with your damage.
He said she's
If you
naming
had a
goods.
car, what state do you live in?
In Canada.
Huh?
Canada.
Oh,
Canada.
it's
there we go, baby.
She's too fucking nice.
Do you have to
Near
have a
for too
vehicle that passes any sort of inspection to have it on the road?
Yes.
Right. And if it doesn't pass that inspection, you're not supposed to drive it, right?
Yeah.
Because it's a danger to others.
Yeah.
You're out here and you're not passing inspection. You're a danger to others. but because you got to go where you got to go, damn everybody else. But you know you need to pass inspection.
I'm gonna pause right there because she looks so confused.
She's like,
It's like what?
Deer in the headlights right now. All right, we got some super chats. The Remy era, I really appreciate the super chat. He says, by the way, people at the post office average around 65K working 60 hours a week. The average income, like Dunn says, is 48. But the middle one said she can't spend 60 hours with her own children. Men were in trouble.
Okay, first of all, First of all, I'm gonna come at you real quick. You're getting
The Remy era, yes.
You're getting 60 hours of human interaction. When you're dealing with kids, that's a whole different type of that mental drain of raising kids is gonna affect your relationship. So if you're not taking time to make sure your woman is straight before your kids, because I know that when I have kids, my relationship is coming first, then my kids, because them bitches wouldn't be here if we didn't start. So I feel like that's just how I see shit. So 60 hours. I'm degrading.
Guys,
when
go
can I
work
hit
at
the
a
gym?
daycare and go find out how hard it is.
Yeah, when can I hit the gym to make
I've
sure?
worked at a
With so many
preschool.
kids.
I mean, because like I got to keep myself looking good too. I mean, attraction matters. So if I don't have time to go to the gym, get my nails done, and feel pretty, then you're gonna look other way. And I get that, you know, like I understand that. So I know that I need that time for myself, so that the woman you fell in love with and married is still there and not disappeared in little rugrats.
She be having bars. This is her podcast. I'm just a guest on the show. All right. Alexander, never mind. Oh, 69, never mind. Says, define what's a. I'm guessing he's talking to you. He says, define what's a bad B and why a guy would want one. Because I know you said that before.
Independent, confident, has their own money, doesn't need a man. Honestly, like, and by when I say doesn't need a man, like they can definitely have a man. They'd love to have a man, but like they don't need a man to thrive. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Okay.
That's what a bad bitch is.
That's what a bad bitch is. All
Are we
right.
talking about like
It's like, I
modern
don't
day
need you, I
baddie
want
though?
you.
Because that's different than an actual baddie that they're thinking of.
He asked my
Well, he
opinion.
just said, what's define a bad, because she said it before that I'm just a bad whatever.
I said,
independent.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeet says, men do not care about your job / education. Thank you for the super chat, Yeet.
Men don't.
Men don't care about your job and education.
There is some guys that do actually.
Yeah. Okay.
That's true and false. That's true and false.
Know how to
It's
talk
like 50-50.
properly.
Right?
No, it's not 50-50, but it's true and false.
I don't know. I
Meaning-
got a little bit of a speech impediment, so that doesn't mean.
All right, hold on. We got more super chats coming in. Hold on. Too fast. All right, he's in the super chat. He says, men don't care about your money, your value if you got a low body count, attractive, feminine, and help with his dreams and goals. I would agree.
Where's
But what are
my
your
dream and
thoughts?
goals, baby?
Okay, then tell me why I'm single, because I know I check every one of those off.
Tony, she says, why is she single? Because she checks one of those off. We can continue, but at the end, we will definitely get this work. Let's see. I'm saving all that to the end. All right, we done caught up. Let's get.
After
So-
a month, I don't know this
Ma'am,
person.
he
too
could have
well.
been okay, ma'am. How about this? He could have been the perfect guy for you, but you're not ready.
So he would meet me where.
No, see, that's that bullshit. No, absolutely not. That's the Disney fantasy that you ladies have been sold. That's this perfect guy who's healthy and ready to go will wait for you. A woman who's not doing anything about her existing traumas to figure her shit out. Absolutely not. Because if we switched that situation and said you are a perfectly healthy woman, marriage-minded, looking to find a husband to go make some babies, and you ran into a guy who has his traumas and everything else, any woman would say you'd be a fool to wait for him to get himself together. Anybody would say
But
that.
a lot of women do that.
Wait, what?
A lot of women do that though. They'll
what?
be on their grind. They're at a good place, and they meet a dude that's just in a lower position than them,
Okay.
and they pull themselves down there to meet them to help bring them back up.
Okay.
But
They end up losing
they end up
themselves.
losing themselves by trying to.
Okay.
And honestly, I've done this before where I built a man up from ground up just
Okay.
for them to turn around and go be a better man for another woman.
Yeah.
So,
Got
and
you.
it hurts, but that's
Yeah.
just, I'm not bringing that like around with me, but you have, for women, you have to keep that in the back of your head. Like, am I building him up for someone else, or am I building him up for us?
But hey, and then
That's
you
a
just
great
gotta
point. That's a great
remember,
point.
You built that man up. Shout out to you.
Let's move on.
Hey, shout out to my ex's new girl. I made that man.
A woman emotionally
Shots
bond.
fired.
I don't give a damn.
Hold on, we getting a lot of super chats. Goat 1199 says, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Says middle chick, don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. I think she really does want the answer. So if you want to tell her the
Please
answer,
tell
then
her. If you
send
wanna-
her the
yeah.
answer.
Don't be scared.
House of Matrix, you're drunk. Stop telling people how to speak properly. The chick in the middle is single because you overestimate your abilities. But hold on, I'm gonna give you a time to shots fired back at
Wait,
House of
say
Matrix.
it one more time.
All right, you're drunk. Stop telling people how to speak properly.
It
I'm
wasn't-
sorry, proper. Yeah, that's what you said. Properly. The chick in the middle is single because you overestimate your abilities. All right, hold on 1 second. Yee says, someone lists what men want, makes it about her. Okay, Got you. I guess when I asked you guys, what do men want, you kind of made it about yourself. That's what I'm guessing that they're saying.
About the love languages?
No. About what do men want. But I do. You can shoot back at House Matrix if you want to. Go ahead.
But which comment? I'm like, that was so many.
Oh, no, the first one. We says drunk. Stop telling people how to speak properly. You overestimate your abilities. That one.
Okay, and first I was saying I have a speech impediment, so I don't know who I was telling to speak properly. Anyway, see, and this is another issue that I have. Okay. So I feel like the vibe that he just gave off of that comment radiates insecurity. So there's an issue of a woman not being, confident enough to say, this is my knowledge, and I feel like I know the game pretty well. Okay. And I feel like men like him get offended when women say I know the game, because I'm still a woman, so I still am gonna get trapped in the love, and love is blind. So me saying that I know the game doesn't mean that I don't still fail to lose the game knowing the game.
Yeah, I got you.
So if you're gonna really want true love, like, you're gonna have to take risks. So
okay. No, that's facts. All right, we got a couple more, and then we can get on moving and finish this up. All right, DMV says men never get unconditional love. Only women and children get that. With men's is all strings attached. What are your thoughts on that?
Okay.
That's a very important thing.
Meet me up and let's fight. No.
No, that's important. That's a very important thing.
Definitely my answer, because I gave this man, my ex, unconditional love, and I ended up being so screwed over. So probably won't give a man unconditional love till I'm married. Okay. So no, you're so twisted. Okay.
I'll definitely say that my first couple relationships, I was loving like that. And I guess just because when you're young and you're dating in serious relationships, that you don't know your own boundaries. Yes. So unconditional love isn't meant for your husband. And that's why your children get it and your family get it. But loving your husband, I think, is a different type of love. It's a choice. Love is a choice. Okay. You know, as a mother, you can't choose to love your kid, you know. I feel like if you're picking to love someone, that's different. That should mean more than saying unconditional love. Yeah. You know, because these kids are going to take and not expect anything back. But your husband, you're going to expect something back. That's not unconditional love. Okay.
She's like, okay. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
I normally every relationship I give everything pretty much. So
gotcha.
So are you burnt out? I would ask.
Girl, I am getting to that point where I'm just like, you know what?
That's a lot of women though.
Hold on, let's finish this video and then we can save up.
Damn, man, you keep giving yourself excuses.
We got a lot of super chats coming in.
I just don't think I know a person fully to trust them to give.
Well, then don't deal with them.
In a month.
Exactly. Don't deal with them.
Okay, then, ma'am, buy a dog. Die alone, because you're not doing anything about your issues.
Can we?
I understand
get a dog
your
for
issues,
her,
but you're not doing anything about your
she
trust
needs a level
issues.
up class.
I am, by being more cautious. So
no. Oh, and okay, and I got a real simple question for you. Ready?
Yes.
How's that working for you?
No bueno.
That sound effect though.
It's hard to find men that will wait.
Slap.
Because you deserve to be waited for.
Oh my god.
Point blank period. Why does anyone need to wait for a damaged woman who's not working through her traumas?
I feel like she's like so like no.
She doesn't know.
I don't.
She's like a baby.
I don't think that I'm damaged.
This sound effect.
Okay. Ma'am, the woman, okay. Ma'am, you just said I've been hurt by men before and I have traumas. That's damage. You got a car that's been in an accident.
See, I feel like she doesn't need to be.
Hold on, wait, what?
See, that's where I feel bad for her, because I feel like that the advice he's giving her is not what she needs. Okay. She needs to be told like.
No,
she needs to go to a therapist. Is really
feel
what
like
I feel that's what she needs.
Okay.
Yeah, she needs to see reality.
Oh, like a wake up check type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't see her
gotcha.
damaged,
Wake up, girl.
though. Like,
I see her so damaged.
Yeah.
She got
I don't
issues.
see a damaged woman.
She's okay. I'm 23.
I feel
and
like
this girl,
I see a immature woman.
Yeah,
immature. That's what I
Yes.
was trying to say. I'm
Gotcha.
23. This girl's what, 28, 27?
27, 28
That's what they
around
said?
there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like she's at like a 16-year-old, like my little brother's level.
That's what I feel like. That's what
so
I
I
feel
don't get damaged vibes. I feel like. Nah, I see. Like, I would not want to be told like I'm damaged when I have no clue what the issue is. I think that she just is not educated on relationships
and not experienced.
That doesn't make her damaged though.
Okay, let's run through these super chats really quick. Karen, your message got retracted. I don't know what you sent, but I really appreciate your super chat. Something's brief sports says you're single because. Okay.
Wait, is it talking about her?
I'm guessing. I don't even want to read this.
She's the one that says she's
Just
single.
go
All right, let's just read it. Let's get it over with. You're single because you ignore the guys that actually want you. Check your DMs and don't lie. I'm sure your DMs is flooded with people who want you.
Oh,
But hold on, pause. No, answer that really real quickly.
Oh, okay. I'll pull up my DMs right now, and all they say is, "Damn, you're fine. You have big tits. You got a nice ass." I'm sorry. I'm gonna pass on that. That's not what I'm
they're gonna
looking.
be like, hey.
That's not a, that's. Why
not
would
your
I
person,
respond
girl.
to that?
She wants something like, meet me at Garden Room at 8 p.m. Okay.
Yeah,
Next.
I can
All
assure
right.
you.
All right.
You saw
Joshua.
how she was like, yes, how you know.
Joshua sends a super chat. I really appreciate it. He says, men don't want independent women. Men that work hard and build would hate to feel expended at home. I agree so far. The idea that you want something and don't need it is the same as an accessory.
So wait, you want someone so dependent on you, they're calling you every 5 seconds like, oh my God, I need this, I need this, I need that. Like, you
That's why
should
I said
want...
there's a fine line.
Yeah, that's
Between
that's way extreme. Go ahead. You was
Yeah,
about to say something?
I feel like
What?
if I were to meet a man tomorrow that was perfect in my eyes, had money and everything, and he basically his rules were like, you can't have a job and you need to stay home and raise these kids, and like your entire life needs to be
You're just like, no, it's not happening.
of,
Okay.
you know, about me. I would have a hard time doing that, even though that I feel like as a woman that's like every ideal
Situation
is
traditional.
that traditional, and that's how I was, you know, upbringing.
Okay.
I would struggle with that because it's taking so long for me to find myself in what I enjoy in life. Like, I wouldn't want to give that up. So why do you get to give that up? Like, why can't you stay at home if I'm making the money?
Okay. Let's hold on that. And let's continue. Leon sends super chat. He says, if you build a man up and leave you for another woman, then you are never really on his level. Okay. Besides, it's not your place to build a man.
It isn't.
I will agree. I was out of his level, and then I lowered myself to meet him, because that in a relationship it's 50-50. You have to lower yourself to be at their level in order for y'all to be even be talking or dating.
Okay.
So
Okay. No, let's continue. All right. It says Alexander sends another super chat. He says, what age do you ladies want to get married? Just quickly. When you want to get married?
At least before 30. Like,
before
that's
30.
the limit.
Okay.
26.
Okay.
38.
38. Okay. Got you. Wow. Y'all have very different answers. House of Matrix says she gives everything but a positive attitude. Okay. All righty.
Who's that towards?
I don't know, but I'm gonna continue because I'm trying to get through this. He says, D-Sip sends a super chat. I really appreciate it. He says, all love is conditional. Love is an emotion. Emotions are chemical reactions in the brain. More is required of a man to be loved. All right. What are your thoughts really quickly?
Wait, what?
He says, all love is conditional. Love is an emotion. Emotions are chemical reactions in the brain. More is required of a man to be loved.
So then why did I put up with my cheating ex that I thought I loved so much for all that time?
I'm telling you right now that struggle love is not cute. It's not. And I think in our day, that people on social media, they front on their relationships. So it's hard for people to tell what is conditional and what's unconditional. Because you see the same girls going back to the same dude that we all know that's cheating on her, but they make it look perfect on social media, and everybody's comparing their relationship
to that relationship.
Because social media is fake.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this?
Facts. No, she's right.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure what to say about it.
Got you.
I want to say something. Social media is fake. You only literally see the highlights of people's lives. So
Yes, true. Let's go. Let's move on. He says, girl on the right will settle for Steve or buy cat. Girl on the right, I'm guessing you. But anyway, let's continue
I'm
on.
thinking right.
She said, I'm taking that Ellen.
AA says, super chat, I really appreciate that. He says, we are equally beautiful and beautifully different. Being different and having a different role in a relationship doesn't mean less valuable. Okay. Alexander says 38. Damn, danger zone.
Hey, but she already got that kid, so you
Whoa.
don't know it's good.
Okay, so seriously,
I already had an
38.
experience.
Okay.
That will be if I hit 38 and I'm not married. I'm
Okay.
just like, okay, I'm
You're
single for
just
life.
done?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's over.
But
Single for life.
But
moving on.
marriage doesn't always mean, like, you could meet a dude that doesn't want to get married, but does everything else, you know? So, I mean, I'm not,
you never know.
my
I
thoughts
guess I'll
on
have to
marriage
be
is
open
very
about
different.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
when
All
it comes
right,
to
let's
it,
move
you
on
know.
back to the topic of the video. Let's continue on.
Not pass inspection.
He said he understood.
All right.
Hold on, really quick. 38 with or without someone else's kids. real quick?
It don't matter. I have a kid, so if they accept me with a kid, they can bring a kid too.
Okay. Is she going to have kids? Oh, I'm sorry. Alexander sends another super chat. Thank you for that. He says, is she going to have kids when she's 42? Question mark.
If I can, yeah.
Okay. Let's move on.
Hey, you keep talking like you can talk or rationalize your way through it. He left you.
Her
Period.
reaction, her face.
See,
though, like,
this is what I mean. Ladies do
me.
not deal with reality well. This is why men have to deal with rejection often. But when you ladies get rejected or left, it's like the world is supposed. Look, man, he dated you. He gave you an opportunity. He wanted to have sex. You didn't want to jump into bed. He didn't. He dated you for a month and some change, and then decided, you know what? I don't want to keep doing this. That's his right. If you decide to leave, you can do it too. He doesn't owe you anything. You're not married. You've known him for a month.
Especially if you're
Now
on
you're
Tinder.
gonna make him. Well, you said you would do such and so forth. You sound crazy.
But you do think that?
Oh my God. Okay, at this point, I'm
No,
not.
hold on. Let's
Wait,
wait.
what did
Let's
she
wait.
said?
Instead of trying to talk
No,
to me on the phone.
no. If this conversation is any indication, I retract that. I think it was smart. If this conversation is any indication, I think he should have got away from you as cleanly as possible.
But I've not been rude to him at all. I'm being
Oh my God.
So innocent.
You just went right past that. Just because you're soft spoken does not change the fact that you will not accept he doesn't want to be there.
I don't know.
And you're not ready.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
because I don't know if he's in it for me or in it for my body.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore now, does it?
I'll make you famous.
Wait,
Doesn't
where
matter
did that
anymore
come
now,
from?
does it?
That was his sound
Because,
effects.
ma'am, due respect, your body is not virgin. So you ladies are playing these fast and loose games with, I don't know why you're here. So
Why are you
what
on
do you
Tinder?
need a man to have? A commitment,
That's such a
monogamous?
fire. Wait,
What needs to
wait,
happen
wait,
before you decide to have sex? Do you guys need to be boyfriend and girlfriend?
Well, I just need to know him on a better level. Like, I need to feel comfortable myself.
And he didn't want that.
Not on Tinder, girl.
Can he make the choice? Is he free? Is he free to make the choice just like you are?
Yes.
Then accept his choice just like he'd have to accept yours.
Okay.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you keep pushing. And that's why I said, man, this is not this. Counseling is a good idea because your self-esteem. This reeks of kind of desperation, like a guy you met in January on Tinder. It ain't like he was referred to you by your pastor or by your mother. It was just you swipe left or swipe right or whatever.
He should have swiped left.
That's what it sounded like.
All this
Oh my
emotional
God.
attachment into somebody who you only known for less than a month.
And you
or
did stuff
two.
with him in the park. Okay.
Really unhealthy, man.
It must have been trash.
There are all kind of things that I could
mean,
really
just
kind of pull out, but I
imagine.
think you need to sit down.
For him to run away.
No, stop.
Well, hold on. The video is about to be finished. Let's finish the video because I want to get through
With a
this.
therapist.
Then we can final thoughts.
Because you're far too invested in a swipe right that was not physical.
She about to cry.
Yeah, God
she
forbid
gonna cry in the car.
She's confused.
you would have
On the
got
way to
physical with the man. What would that breakup have been like? Holy crap.
Should have been all over.
Well, that's
the
why
place.
I'm happy I didn't get my.
No, it's not. No. See, that's the thing. You're boiling bunny crazy. Because that means if I'd have gave it to him, then I'd have been psychotic. No, unbalanced.
Well, I am a sensitive person. So.
Okay, well then here's what you do.
I know that's right.
Like, I'm a sensitive
These
person.
sound
I can't
effects.
just-
Okay, well, I'm
Everyone.
sorry, ma'am. You don't get any points for sensitivity. You're an adult.
Yep.
And if they're a sensitive person, then go deal with the traumas and navigate the world as it is. But you cannot make the world be what fits your sensitive patterns. I get it. And if you don't want to deal with people, people are fraught with problems. You have your own issues. And it seems to me, no disrespect, ma'am, you likely have a whole lot of things that you're dealing with. So I'm trying to be as nice as I can.
Okay, we get it. All right, so I'm gonna start from the right, and I want you to sum up 30 seconds of what advice you would actually give this woman if she was in front of you right now. Let's go.
I would say, girl, you really should go see a therapist. Like, you need some self-love. Like, even just somebody, you need a circle that uplifts you and makes you feel loved and confident. Like, you have really issues with self-confidence. Like,
Okay, Miss Mature.
I probably wouldn't come at her like for therapy. I probably would just tell her to really get intertwined with herself.
Okay.
And I feel like she's radiating a lot of issues that she's trying to set up scenarios from her past.
Okay.
So like instead of having like a blank slate, she's kind of basically waiting for the shoe to drop so I feel like I would just try to tell her to don't bleed on someone that didn't hurt you. And that's what I'm just like, I really feel like she just needs to level up, you know, like get like I keep saying level up.
Let it go.
But
she
I'm
needs
saying
to let it go.
Yeah. Okay.
I will tell her that she needs to delete Tinder. She needs to love herself a little bit more.
Okay.
Find out more about relationships, what's going on in this world now, because it seems like she doesn't have no idea. She looks confused.
Yes.
And meet other people as friends first before she goes into the dating.
I would definitely say it's time to be a hoe. It's time to start.
Let loose a little, baby.
Let loose a little bit. I feel like I think she just lacks a lot of experience. I think that she lacks a lot of knowledge of what's going on in the real world. It's because she wouldn't be so attached to this dude. She wouldn't be so hungry.
Communicate. Go out and communicate with strangers. Meet
like
new
she need to go to the
people.
bar. She need to meet new people. She need to
not
go
even
out
the bar.
there.
Go to the park and
yeah.
don't do stuff with this man in the park. Go meet people at the park instead. Like,
to me, she got like this creeper, stalker vibes. That's what I'm
like
getting.
Weirdo,
personally.
like in her little cave, like she's on the internet. That's it. Like,
I would say she's almost radiating energy opposite of a pick-me-shit girl. So like a pick-me-shit girl would be someone that's like, let me bring you dinner, let me do all this stuff for you. Like if you're around a bunch of girls, you know who she's gonna be. I feel like she's complete opposite. So she's in the background. She's doing nothing to stand out.
Yeah.
She's just expecting this relationship to fall in her lap without having to do anything. I almost want her to do a 180 and be a pick-me-shit girl.
I'm telling you, she needs to be out there.
She needs to be out there and she needs to be thirsty.
27.
She's deprived.
Yeah,
she
needs to go out
That's
there
crazy.
and just.
I think she probably
yourself,
never
girl.
had a whole phase. I would guess most women have whole phases.
but she probably didn't even have like any sort of like
And that doesn't
popular
mean-
face, like not even popular, but like where she's out, like has a group of friends. She probably has one friend at home, and it's her cat. That's it.
Why you going so hard on her? You going hard. Oh gosh. All right, we got a couple of super chats, and then we can finish up. Let's see. Wow. Okay. You want
Oh
some
my
smoke?
God, they coming for
I'm
me.
about to say, the chat
she
not
wanna
playing.
smoke.
Hell no.
House of Matrix says the chat wants all the smoke. The middle chick looks like Nacho Libre.
Hey, we love nachos.
Chat, what's going
Don't
on?
hate on us. We love nachos.
I told y'all chat be getting crazy the later we be on. All right, so
See, to me, those comments like that, I can tell right off the bat, like I would never be interested in someone like you, just because that shows immaturity in that. Like it's affecting.
I'm the instigator. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I mean, like I guess like to you and your boys, you know, sitting around like reading that, you think you're like a badass for commenting that. But like coming at something that like if it's not something I can fix, then don't say it. That's what's wrong with people in America.
He's got internal issues.
Hold
He's
on. Let's
projecting it.
pause on that. Let's pause on that. Exactly what you just said. All right, let's talk about it. How tall are you?
I'm 5'3.5", 5'4".
How tall are you?
5'2".
How tall are you?
5'5".
Okay. Would you date a guy that's 5'5"?
I would.
I mean,
You would?
I've never
5'5", the same height.
5'5"?
Yeah.
Same height? Okay.
I mean,
okay.
yeah, if he's
I mean, he's still taller than me.
So okay. So y'all would seriously date someone that's 5'5"?
I have never looked
if
at
he
a
has
dude
the
and be
qualities.
like, "You're not tall enough." I don't know women. For me, I'm short. It doesn't
Okay.
matter.
There
What?
was one guy, like, I swear he was like an inch shorter than me, and I definitely couldn't vibe with him. Like, I tried, like, I really tried, because he was a nice guy, like, he would take me out, but I just couldn't do it. Like, I couldn't look him, I just couldn't look at him.
Okay.
But if, like, we're like, if I can wear heels with you, like, okay.
Exactly.
Gotcha. All right. I was definitely about to body yours. All right. So Demi Soul 313 says, which sex is more manipulative? I would definitely say women, but go ahead.
I'm gonna say women.
Yeah.
Woman, yeah.
Women.
I'm
Unanimous
I'm
decision.
gonna just stay silent on that one. I'm gonna stay silent.
Hold on. You don't think women?
I don't know.
I mean, just think about
I
pretty privilege. I mean, there's many situations that as a woman you can use being a woman to your advantage, and the bedroom is definitely number one on that.
Okay. We got Mr. Mister. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. He says, "Do these ladies realize the more they level up, the less likely they'll find a man with substance?" Ooh, that's a great question.
What does he mean?
Meaning,
but if we're leveling up, then we are finding men with substance. I think our level up's different from what this guy's thinking.
I'm talking mental level up. Physical level up is a whole thing. So if you just level up with your body, and get a BBL, get your boobs done, fit in with the baddies of 2021, and you forget to level up mentally, you will be left behind, because men, like I said, they don't want to hang out with girls that are, oh my God, like I need to get my nails done, like not having conversation. Nobody wants that.
Okay, and actually I didn't finish the super chat, I'm sorry. He says, and to the one with the kid, good luck, you're going to bed it. Sad face. Okay, weird. But okay. Yeah, weird. No. When he says you're gonna have problems, meaning that majority of women, they like to date up. Would you agree with that?
No.
You wouldn't agree with that.
I'm not like date up from my ex?
No, date up meaning you like to date someone who has probably more money than you, more class than you, more status than you, etc.
I mean, like they either have to be the same or up. I don't want to date anybody.
So yes, that's factual then. Okay.
No, I'd have to say no.
You have to say no. Okay.
Same as her.
Same as her or her?
Her.
Okay, so you do like people that are level. So what he's saying is basically, the more money you get, the more status you get, the more status you would want. So the less options you would actually have.
I don't want to be dragging my bae along like.
See, this is the issue. Like, I feel like if you're a woman and you want that top 10%, you're going to be in competition for the rest of your life, making sure other women that are in that top 10% don't get your man. So, like, for me, at least, I know that I would definitely soup lower to find a guy. But the issue is those dudes be doing you dirty too. Like, that's my issue. Like, if I'm going to get played and look like a clown, at least I'm gonna get money.
I'm gonna have my money.
I'd rather be played by a top tier man than a man that I'm dragging behind.
That's more embarrassing for a woman.
Okay.
Exactly, like an ugly man. If you give an ugly man a chance, they will run with it. Don't do it.
Oh God! All right, DMV says, women never talk advice on men from other women. They stayed unmarried. Fellas, protect your resources and wealth. You don't need to buy the car; just lease it. Facts.
See, that's it. Okay, let's go back to this girl right here that's scared to have sex because she doesn't want to be ran through, like you guys say. And now she just ruined something that could have been good because she's too worried about men like you that, say, buy the milk before you buy it. Okay, well, we got all these women out here that you had a taste of. Now, no one's special to you except the girl you can't fuck, just like this girl.
Well, I definitely would. Never mind. I don't want some bad juju. All right, Alexander, he says Peyton's IG is fire. Okay, fire emoji.
Thank you, sir. You'll all follow me, Peyton Fisher.
Steve. He's a Steve. All right, he's a Steve.
What's a Steve?
A Steve is a simp. We call Steve simps.
Well, maybe I like simps
We like simps here.
No.
My IG's Peyton Fisher.
All right, Yeet says 2 girls in the middle, but cats. Girl on the left, she cool. Okay.
Thanks.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. All right.
We
so
said
now
we're both cats.
Huh?
Cats?
No. Let me go back up. He says 2 girls in the middle, but cats. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I guess he misspoke it. All right. So, where can they find you on IG?
Peyton Fisher, PeytonFisher. Okay. That's it.
McKenna Cantrell, MEKNNA
Okay.
What? You guys said it too fast. You need to say it slower.
MEK. Let me.
That's a marketing expert over there.
Let me say it slow. Let me say it slow for the men in the back. Peyton Fisher.
McKenna, MEKENNA, Cantrell, CANTRELL.
Okay.
Monse, MONTSE_2115.
Okay, we got one last super chat. He says the UK. If the stay-at-home mother role is not a lifestyle your guests want, then who should raise the children and cook for the family?
I would be a stay-at-home mom, but
that's what I'm saying.
We got to get a nanny every now and then so me and you can go do our own thing.
Okay.
Get a babysitter. They're not raising your kids. They don't know who you're about. Like, don't care what other people say. I'm sorry, but raising kids is probably decent kids, you're gonna be drained. Get that babysitter on Friday.
It depends on how many kids you want to have. Because
many
if you
kids you
only
wanna
have
have?
one or you want to have two, then that's okay to be a stay-at-home mom, right? But if you're planning to have 5 or 7, then you need a little bit of help right there.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's 100% true.
Like if you're struggling with one kid, I mean, like, let's keep it at one.
Yes, I agree.
All right, we got another super chat from Coles. He says, okay, hold on one second. He says, not white knighting, but guys who try to convince women to intentionally limit themselves financially just to give you more of a chance are lame.
That's
I
big
would
dick
actually-
energy right there.
I would agree with that.
That's big dick energy.
I would agree with that. Yeah, I would definitely want a woman that has at least something.
Yeah.
She's not just at home just
Not
living off
You don't
my
want
money.
a gold digger.
Yeah, exactly. Facts. All right.
But in order for her to be a gold digger, you gotta have money. So that goes back to the issue of what type of man do we go for?
Yeah.
Because I feel like you're gonna have a man that works 60 hours that has money, or a man that works 2 hours and you're telling him to get his broke ass up off your couch.
Which one would you choose?
I would take the man, the
reverse.
workaholic. I would take that.
You would take the workaholic.
Because
though y'all was dogging him earlier.
Well, I'll say this: like, I would get married to someone if for a business plan. Does that make sense? Like, I would. Okay, you're either gonna marry for love and in a divorce, or you can marry.
No.
You can.
No, let us
or you can have a business plan with someone. And like, I don't know how to explain it. Just like my thought, if you meet someone, you guys are both single, the attraction's there. You're not in love, but you're gonna have more stuff together. I would definitely be down for that.
So you're saying love doesn't last?
No,
Fuck no.
I'm saying that if we're being real and we're looking at data, marriage
You
is
can
not.
get this data.
We're looking at this data.
I like how she said data. You can get this data, but go ahead.
It's not looking too hot for us. I
Yeah.
think people are mistaking love and lust, and they get
I agree
married
with that.
within that lust feeling. And then
Okay.
when shit gets hard, money's tight, where's that love at?
It's gone.
Exactly. So I'm not marrying for love. I'm marrying for that check.
All right.
You know
we
what
can-
people use
go ahead.
nowadays
Speak.
tell me? Like my boss, he's always like, you need to get married with someone that has money, has no debt. That's what you're looking for, okay? And
Yeah,
I said,
I
what
would
are you
agree.
trying to say? You want me to go get a sugar daddy or what?
Oh,
Don't
hold
settle
on.
for less, is what
Stability,
they said.
yeah, stability is much
Yeah.
more attractive than how you look. So
Okay. So you guys all would agree with that? No, you wouldn't?
No, I would definitely marry for love.
Okay, quick question. What is the hierarchy, and then we can finish up. What is the hierarchy for you guys individually? So, for instance, I'm going to just put it in 4 categories. Money, looks, status, and personality, mouthpiece, game, etc. Starting with you.
So wait,
Money?
do I pick 2?
No. What is your hierarchy? Meaning, like, what is your number 1? What is your number 2? What is your number 3?
You said money, what else?
Money, looks, status, and then personality, game type of thing.
I would say personality.
Okay. That's number 1 for you.
Yeah.
So if all of the other ones suck, you can be with a person with a personality.
let's
Cap.
be real, baby.
I'm about to say cap.
Okay. I don't know. Can somebody else?
I can go first.
Okay, go ahead.
Status.
Okay.
Because I know connections are super important in day to day. So if you have a good status, then, you know, if you're around people that will help you, you got, you know, anyway. Second, personality for sure.
Okay.
Because I'm not trying to spend my life with someone that I can't laugh and fuck around with.
Okay.
Then definitely money, because if you look up the statistics that divorce, the number 1 reason is money issues.
Financials. Yep.
So I'm not trying to have that struggle of, like I was saying earlier. What was the last one?
Money, looks, status, or my personality
looks,
game piece.
Looks for sure next.
Okay.
Only because, I mean, you have to have sexual attraction. Like that's another, you know, cheating is a number 2, I think, for in marriage of divorce. So
Okay.
I'll pick all of them.
Yeah. Can
You
we
got
get like an equal amount?
No. We're not finna do that. Give me a hierarchy. What is your number 1, and then the number 1 meaning your most important for you personally, and then your number 2, your number 3.
Status and personality.
So status and personality is your number 1 and number 2. Okay, status and personality. Okay, now
I feel like I'm gonna stick with personality because my ex was not cute.
cap.
Okay, it's like a tie. Personality and money, honestly.
Okay.
Status, personality.
I would say that. Personality, money, like status next, and then whatever the latter option.
I don't know what's happening right now, but we're getting a lot of super chats, but we don't have that much time, so I'm gonna just try to hurry up through them. All right, Alexander, he says, what are your businesses that you run? Because I know you kept saying a business, so I'm guessing he's talking about you.
Okay, I'm an esthetician, so I do facials, lashes, and makeup. And then I do the billing for my dad's company. We put in fiber optics. And then I work from a clothing brand from LA called Fate. And I sell wholesale, and I travel all over the country at the marts. So, yeah, these are my business.
Got you. Tony says, super chat, he says, for the last guy who super chatted, he want all the smoke. We don't care if she make $1 a year or $100 million a year. We just want a good woman. Everything else is extra.
Okay, so why don't you go date this girl that was on the little video?
Yeah, because she sounds like a good woman, but guess what?
She sounds like she
her
gonna rap
looks
for
ain't
you.
There.
She got no money.
You know, I take it back. Hold on, I take it. I think his comment is honestly on point. Now that I'm thinking about it, now that I actually comprehended it before I just jumped on it.
Time to start giving y'all some work. Go ahead.
I agree with what he's saying, but basically that's why I go back to pretty privilege. So you can be a broke woman, but if you're naturally pretty, you're going to get more attention.
More options, 100%.
Just for being pretty. So I'll say that's why it's important in your 20s, ladies. You're in your prime. That's why I'm saying that's why we can be picky is because our 20s is where we're thriving. Once we hit 30s, that's where it's like being a good woman comes in for our role. Like,
okay.
That's
I would like to add to that. Guys, you don't have as many options when you're younger. When you get older, that's when you start to get your options. When you start to get your money, when you start to get out your mama's basement, when you start to have your car, when you start to get assets. So I would say just hold off on settling down on some ugly bitch. But let's continue. Yeet says,
that's why you see younger women dating older men too, because in our mindset we're thinking about stability, and older men offer that to us.
Yes, she has never lied. Well, she has a couple times. But anyway, he says 51% divorce rates in the U.S., 80% in initially. Oh, okay, got you. Initiated by women. Okay. Well, I think it's like 70%, but almost true. DMV says men like me don't involve ourselves with women like the Tinder girl. We just live our lives enjoying life.
I feel that. Live your life, baby.
Who has the most debt? College women. Big L.
That's why I didn't finish college.
All right. The UK says, congratulations to the host. Great show. Well done. Thank you. And that will probably conclude the show. So can you give us your Instagram one more time?
It's Peyton Fisher. Okay. PEYTONFISHER. Is that slow enough for y'all?
_ McKenna, MEKENNA, Cantrell, CANTRELL _
These will be in the description below because I know there's a lot to spell and shit.
Yes, Monse, MONTSE _2115.
All right, and we got one more. Goddamn, Tony, fuck. But thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. He says,
you, Tony.
I have a woman, and she is actually the complete package. Great show. Support this brother. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Shout out to you, Tony.
Keep
your woman.
For
Keep
coming
her happy.
through.
Woman,
hey, let's get her on the show and see if she's actually happy, though.
Ooh, shots fired back because you've been shooting all night. All right, let's peace out.
Bye, guys.